4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to this stream between the San Francisco Giants and the Anaheim/LA Angels, and we will see who will win game one today. And it's actually a very interesting pitching matchup between Logan Webb and Grayson Rodriguez. Now, the Orioles traded Grayson Rodriguez to the Angels in the offseason for Taylor Ward. We will see what Grayson Rodriguez does, but most importantly, we will see what the Giants do today as Juice, Zim, Pizza Squad, Dilated, Wilson, Spencer. How are you guys doing? Ethan as well, I saw in the chat. And I also saw Dalton Russian in the chat as well. So how are all you guys doing on this Friday night? As always, make sure to drop your predictions in the chat below. As Wilson, boom tonight. And apologies about yesterday. I decided not to stream yesterday. And Zim says he's in Vegas and it's 119 degrees Fahrenheit. Is Rob, Ty, what's going on? How's everybody's Friday been? And yes, drop your score predictions down below. How are you guys doing? Let's get into the Giants lineup today. And Ty, hard to cover this team. Ty, you're telling me it's it's a tough watch, even when the game starts at 3 a.m. That makes it even tougher. But no, the Giants lineup's going to look like this. It's going to be Luis Ariz leading off. How many games will Luis Ariz play for the Giants? Then it's going to be Elliot Ramos in the 2-hole today, followed by Bryce Eldridge, who will be the DH. Rafi Devers, the first baseman. Casey Schmidt will be batting 5th, the third baseman. Jung-Hoo Lee will be in right field. Willy Adames will be the shortstop, followed by Drew Gilbert and Daniel Suzak. As Pizza Squad, you're going 10 for Giants. And Zim, make sure to follow Liam on Twitch. He's live right now. Go check it out. Yes, Zim, thanks for putting that in the chat. The Angels lineup today is going to be Zach Neto leading off, followed by Mike Trout. Chanel will be the first baseman. Jorge Soler will be the DH, the former Giant, followed by Grissom, Wade Meckler, another former Giant, and then Joe Adele, Guzman, and Heineman. So that is the lineups for these two teams. Is Bob, what is the Giants lineup today? Bob, I did just say it, but I'll go over it super quick for you, Bob. It is going to be Luis Ariz, Elliot Ramos, Bryce Eldridge, Rafi Devers, Casey Schmidt, Jung-Hoo Lee, Willy Adames, Drew Gilbert, and Daniel Suzak. And Dilated, new bag of David's sunflower seeds is now open. Dilated, you got a beer to go along with that as well, hopefully. As I still got to try sunflower seeds, actually. And Rob, 95 today, and AC went out. Rob, welcome to the UK, Rob. That is what it's like in the UK. No AC in 95. It is boiling. As Logan Webb then will be the starting pitcher. Logan Webb, he's 5-7 with a 3.87 ERA. He won NL Pitcher of the Month award in June. We will see if he can kind of follow off his previous start where he went 7 innings in Seattle. Now, he gave up a 3-run home run. He gave up a 3-run home run in the 7th inning in his last start. But apart from that, he was very good as Zim. Drew Gilbert, the GOAT, wears the eye black. If he hits a home run, that's when I'll put the eye black on Zim. As Logan Webb, he throws a sinker, changeup, sweeper, four-seam, cutter. That is his pitch mix. Really, it's that sinker and changeup that are his best pitches. And they always have downwards movement, and that's how he gets ground balls. As we are ready for the first pitch here. As Ty, what are you going to say? As it's going to be Zach Neto. Zach Neto, he hits a lot of home runs. Kind of like Willy Adames, as that pitch is low. And it's 1-0. And Scott, hey y'all, what's up, Scott? How you doing? How's your Friday? And Ty, get that Macklin jersey right now. I will after the inning, as there's a high pitch, and it's 2-0. Ty, did you see that Macklin Celebrinis on the cover of Madden, as well as Scott? You're doing fantastic today. Thought you said you were doing fantasy then, but you're doing fantastic today. As I said Madden, I mean NHL. As there's a foul ball by Neto down the third base line, and it's 2-1. Thank you, Zim Zim. And CH Man, how you doing? Joined in your stream earlier, CH Man. Thank you. We stream rival teams. CH Man, any baseball fans, welcome. And hey, shout out to you for plugging my channel as well. I'll put your link to your channel in the description as well. As the 2-1 pitch by to Neto is fouled out of play, and the count will go to 2-2. And Ty, life is amazing when I don't watch the Giants. Ty, it's definitely amazing when you don't watch the Giants. Can't wait for Sharks hockey and 49ers football. As Anthony, what's up, Anthony? How you doing? Yeah, baby. Local TV restrictions this weekend. Let's go. Anthony, it's the same for me with the Premier League and soccer. It's really annoying as that pitch is fouled off by Zach Neto. Logan Webb with a 4-seam fastball at 94 miles an hour. As CH Man, I appreciate you, CH Man. Yes, Paulie, he's a great friend of ours. I did a live stream with him for the All-Star game, and I will put that in the chat. Now, I'll be honest, it's the 2-2 pitch to Neto. Is a fly ball to right field. Lee, he's got a long way to run, and this ball is trouble as that's in for a base hit. Lee will play it off the wall. Neto is going to be way to third. He will slide and get there safely, and that will be a lead-off triple for the Angels. Well... Has the torture already started? One batter into the game. As Zim, it is very, very weird. I will get that link as Juice. No money for the donkey. Anthony, lead off triple. F off. Anthony, it could be a if we lose to the Angels, that is going to be embarrassing. As here's Mike Trout. Not that this team hasn't been embarrassing already. I mean, getting swept by the Royals was bad enough. But now at home to the Angels, you can't go 0-4 against the Royals and the Angels. As there's a called strike to Mike Trout, a sweeper at 85 miles an hour at the top of the zone. And the count is 0-1. Mike Trout batting 234 this year, a 388 on base, a 450 slugging. As the 0-1 pitch to him by Logan Webb is outside, and the count is now even at 1-1. As I'm just getting CH Man your channel up. Let me get that up for you, and then I'll put the link in the description. As the 1-1 pitch here to Mike Trout is gonna be a swing and a miss on a sinker on the outside corner. Suzak, the catcher, held onto it, and the count is 1-2. Trout, his career versus the Giants, it's not too shabby. Batting 350 overall against the Giants. As Zim, that's enough. That's enough now. As the 1-2 pitch to Mike Trout is a check swing. That ball is going to be in play, and Logan Webb's going to throw it over to Devers as the runner will stay at third. And well, there you go. It's an unproductive out by Mike Trout. As that was Rob. That was Triples Alley. And Ethan, what's up, Ethan? The Cardinals rotation is kind of like the Wi-Fi. It sits silently in the background, doing its job to make everything run smooth. It really only draws attention when something goes wrong. But Ethan, that is actually a great comment. I've never thought of it like that, but I completely agree. Pitching, you never really notice it until it goes wrong. As here's Noah Chanel for the Angels. We will see if he can drive in the run as he takes a changeup low, and the count is 1-0. Nolan Chanel, he's always been a bit pesky against the Giants in his career. He's batting 280 this season with a 3.54 on base, a 3.94 slugging, and it's 6 home runs to 34 RBIs. As the 1-0 pitch to Chanel is going to be fouled out of play off the catcher Suzak, and the count is 1-1. As let me just go here, and then I can copy and paste this link in the chat. As Anthony, Dustin May is like my AT&T Wi-Fi. The weird thing is, Anthony, he's kind of been good this season, surprisingly. As there is the link in the chat for CH Man's channel. He covers baseball games and Hogwarts Legacy. If you're interested in Harry Potter, as that pitch is fouled out of play, and the count is 1-2. And Wilson, he's put the Discord link in there. We do have a Discord if anyone wants to join it. And by the way, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. And CH Man, I know a few people over on your channel came and helped the channel out. So hopefully some people go and help your channel out. As it's a 1-2 count to Chanel. Let's see what he can do here. Webb with his 14th pitch will be a line drive that is going to get through for a base hit. And the Angels are on the board early here, 1-0. Neto comes to score. And as I said, what does this guy do? He gets hits against the Giants. So it's 1-0 Angels. As does Rafi go yard? CH man, I tell you what, Rafi Devers, he's 3 for 30 in his last 30 at bats, so he's kind of been ice cold. If he does get a hit, it's probably gonna be a home run out of anything. As Wilson, I appreciate you. And Zim's putting my Twitch in there. You don't have to go and click on that, but if you do, that would be a massive help. As Wilson, I did read that, as there's a pitch low, and the count is 1-0 to Jorge Soler, the former Giant. Soler, he is batting 205 with a 294 on base, 11 home runs on the year. As Dilated says, ouch. Dilated, you must be used to it like the rest of us. As the 1-0 pitch to Soler is a swing and a miss at a changeup. That one caught a lot of the plate, but Soler was only good enough to, well, he wasn't even good enough to foul it off. He swung and missed. There is a runner at first. 1 out here for the Angels. As let me just get that graphic all sorted out. As the 1-1 pitch here to Jorge Soler is going to be a cool strike at the knees. The Angels won't challenge that one. Both teams with 2 challenges left. As yep, Zim, I appreciate it. Great for well, gratefully. And Bob, send the Warriors didn't get LeBron. Since the Warriors didn't get LeBron, does that mean Draymond Green is going to the Sixers too? Bob, I'd actually like him to go to the Sixers. As the 1-2 pitch is outside as the runner goes, and Suzak is not even going to throw it, and that will be a stolen base for Chanel. And this is not good baseball so far from the Giants, and we've seen this too many times this season. So that will be a runner at second, 1 out. As Ethan, you have a Twitch too. I have 1 to 3 followers. And Juice, Draymond the donkey is gone to the glue factory. And Ison, what's up, Ison? My phone says 1-0 Angels losing already. Ison, yes, a base hit by Chanel scored Zach Neto, who led off the game with who led off the game with Neto led off the game with an RBI triple before he was driven in, as it's a 3-2 count here to Jorge Soler. As Bob, I'm frozen. Hopefully I'm not frozen for anyone else. As there's Suzuki, the manager for the Angels. As Ison, this thing's tough. As by the way, Ty, if you're still in there, as there's a swing and a miss by Jorge Soler, and he will go down for the first strikeout for Landon Roop. If you're still in there, Ty, I will get the Sharks jersey after this inning. Or after the top of the first, I should say. As Ethan, hey Liam, if I follow you, will you follow me back? Yes, Ethan, I'll do that after the stream. And Pink Squad, will Fortnite, are you going to appear? We'll see. And then I can show off my translation. As Ison, just get in the spinning circle. All right, Ison. As the pitch here to Grissom is going to be a weak ramble to the third baseman, Schmidt. Schmidt will scoop it up, fire it over to Devers for a ground out, and out number 3. So the Angels go up 1-0 on the RBI single by Chanel. Can't even say his name. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Giants will be Luis Ariz, Elliot Ramos, and Bryce Eldridge. As let me go here to the bottom of the first, like this. And if the Giants actually lose, this would be their 6th loss in a row as well. You can't lose 6 in a row to the Mariners, then to the thing. As Rob is back now. Rob, did it drop out? I apologize if it dropped out. CH went, good job stopping the bleeding. There is nothing scary about Anaheim pitching, so time to punch back. I apologize if the stream went out there, but hopefully we're back now. I don't know what happened. My internet, it looks fine, so I can't explain that. As CH-man, good job stopping the bleeding. There is nothing scary about Anaheim pitching, so time to punch back. CH-man, we'll see. This as Rob, it did. And Ison, that Queen James. Stream glitch, Juice says. All right. The stream seems to be glitching a lot. We'll see. If it doesn't improve, then... if it doesn't improve, am I still there? Hello? Can you still hear me? As Arise is leading off. As Pete Squad, Jolly, Zim Zim, and Wilson beat me for the early gang. Pete Squad, yes, they did. And Dilated, I exited and came back. All right, Dilated. And you hear me. All right. Can you... am I all good or is it bad? The first time I tried... this is the first time I've tried for the Twitch and the YouTube. So if it's not great... as here's Grayson Rodriguez. He's 3-3 with an 8.23 ERA. As his first pitch to arise is outside. As Dilated says good, and Rob can hear me. Well, apologies for that, everybody. Let me put this jersey on as well. So if Ty's still out there. As there's a high fly ball by Luis Ariz to right field. That ball is foul. That one was dangerous there. As apologies about that for the stream being down for a few minutes there. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. If it does, just let me know, and I will try and fix that in between streams, because that's not what we want. As let's get some boom boom baseball here on this Friday night game from San Francisco. As Anthony, it's fine for now. All right, thanks, guys. And Ison, I'm glad they didn't Queen James. Ison, do you mean you're glad they didn't sign a James? And Juice, it could have been worse, as there's a called strike to Luis Ariz, and the count is 1-2. And Scott, I blame this on Ethan for his joke, lol. And Bob, did the Warriors get rid of Draymond Green? Does Draymond Green leave the Warriors, or does he stay? Bob, I'm going to predict that he stays on the Warriors. Although I'd like him to leave, because I think their Warriors need to go young. As the 1-2 pitch to Ariz is low, and it's 2-2. So no boom boom baseball so far. As CH Man, I am calling a Raffy free run blast randomly. CH Man, I hope you're right, and we need it. As the 2-2 pitch to Ariz is fouled out of play, and it remains 2-2. Ariz batting .320. He was one of 2 Giants players that made the All-Star team. We will see if he gets traded here in the next week. I would expect he does, as the 2-2 pitch to Luis Ariz is going to be a line drive up the middle. That one's going to get over the head of Zach Neto for a base hit, as Mike Trout will pick it up. So it will be a lead-off single for Luis Ariz. And CH Man, that's one of 2 batters we need on before Rafi Devers for you to be correct. As Bob, what happened with LeBron? Why didn't he come with the Warriors? Bob, because he wants to go to a winning team, and the Sixers are probably looking like the best team in the Eastern Conference right now. As here is Elliot Ramos for the Giants. Ramos batting .268. He is a lot of people's favourite player, as there's a ground ball to the third baseman, who will fire it to the second baseman, over to the first baseman, Chanel, for out number 1 and 2 on a double play. And I'm going to keep getting Nolan Chanel's name wrong, because I can't pronounce it. So apologies if you've got any Angels fans in the chat. And Anthony, I suspect the Giants will move him even if the return isn't stellar. Something is better than nothing. Anthony, I agree. I think you got to trade everyone on an expiring contract, and you got to look at trading some of the bigger players as well. As Juice, ring chasing in Philadelphia, I agree. As here's Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge will take outside, and the count's 1-0. So if you're just joining, the Giants went behind in the top of the first, as Spencer, allergic to clutch hitting. Spencer, I know, we're 1 batter in with a runner on base, and they hit it into a double play. There's a called strike at the bottom of the zone, and the count is 1-1. The Giants rookie, he's batting .265 and 827 OPS. That's the highest among all rookies, as he will foul that pitch down the first base line, and the Giants first base coach will pick it up, toss it into the dugout. As Fortnite, what's up, Fortnite? Good to see you. How you doing? My friend from China, and Nyson, things settling down now, as hopefully the stream is all good, as Eldridge will foul that pitch out of play, and the count remains 1-2. How you doing, Fortnite? For some reason, your first message, it doesn't translate for me, but your next message definitely will. As home run leaders by designated hitters, Bryce Eldridge is only 3rd in the NL to Shohei Ohtani and Kyle Schwarber. As there's a pitch low, and the count is 2-2. Rafi Devers is on deck, as for some reason, it's not translating, but if it does, as there's a pitch low, and it's 3-2. Spencer, I know he has an ERA of 8, but Grayson Rodriguez, he was a former top prospect in all of baseball, so he's not a clown. As Zim, I have no idea what you said there, but I'm sure it's a nice message. As the 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is gonna be fouled out of play, and it remains 3-2. If you're just joining, Noah Chanel with an RBI single in the top of the first, and it will be down to the Giants who come back in this game, although it's only 1-0, as the 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is gonna be outside for a walk. And you know what? There's one player on the Giants that consistently walks, and it's Bryce Eldridge. And he does that there, and that will bring up Rafi Devers. Now, CH Man, if you're still in there, I know you said a 3-run home run, but I would take a 2-run home run as well. As, by the way, Rafi Devers, he's one of 5 Giants players that have seen the most drops in their walk percentage in all of baseball. Out of the top 15 players that have walked the least, there's a high pitch outside, and it's 1-0. The Giants have 5 of the top 15 in terms of walk rate decrease. That's Matt Chapman, that's Jung-Hoo Lee, that's Rafi Devers, Willie Adames, and someone else. This pizza squad, it's not translating for me. And Ison says Sharks jersey. Yeah, we'll rock that for good luck, as that pitch is outside, and it's 2-0. And CH-Man, Rafi is due then overall. CH-Man, Rafi's definitely due. He's been a disappointment in a Giants uniform. I think most fans would say that. We'll see if he has a good second half of the season and he gets his stats up. That's what I'm hoping for. There's a called strike on a pitch that was outside, and there's not going to be a challenge there by Rafi Devers. It's early in the game, but maybe you should have challenged it. So it's 2-1. Who's on deck? Casey Schmidt is on deck. As Pizza Squad says, Zim, stop deleting Fortnite's messages. As the 2-1 pitch to Devers is a high fly ball down the left field line. That ball is going to be out of here. And the Giants take the lead. Rafi Devers with a 2-run home run. He's 21st of the year. He went opposite field there. And I tell you what, San Francisco at night, you think maybe that one won't go out, but it did. So the Giants, wearing their orange jerseys, go up. And hey, maybe the Sharks jersey is wearing off. And CH Man, I mean, you said a 3-run home run, but it wasn't a 3-run, but we'll take a 2-run home run, as it's time for Boom Boom Baseball here on Jolly Good Takes. Every time a home run's hit, we play it, baby. As here we go.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
As Ison, I'll save the spoiler. Thanks, Ison. And Spencer, and Oppo tacker with cheese. And Schmidt hits a high fly ball to right field. So, the right fielder there, Adele, will make the catch for out number 3. But the Giants go deep, and it's bye-bye, baby, if you're a Giants fan. I didn't have time before the stream. I was going to do it, but me and Zim were playing. So I will do that in the future. As Ken, what's up, Ken? Welcome to the stream. Ken, I don't know if you saw the Boom Boom Baseball song, as I will actually sing the thing as well, the Bye-Bye Baby, once I've updated the Boom Boom counter. But Ken, what's up? How are you? Love your passion, love your energy from a Bay Area Giants fan. Subscribed. Ken, I appreciate that a lot. I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning where I am right now for Giants Angels, but I just love the game of baseball, so that's why I did it. It's due up for the Angels. That's why I'm doing it. It's due up for the Angels will be Wade Meckler, Joe Adele, and Guzman. And here on Jolly Good Takes, we play Boom Boom Baseball. The new tradition is going to be that we play Bye-Bye Baby at the end of the inning, like the Giants do. Since I don't have that ready, I'll just sing it quickly. As a welcome, Ken. Whereabouts in San Francisco or California do you live? Let us know. But I will sing the song, because I promised you guys I would have it, but I don't have it. So, when the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. And then I should know the rest of the lyrics. Da-da-da-da-da-da, at Candlestick Park, root for the Giants. Da-da-da, when the San Francisco Giants, it's bye-bye, baby. So I botched that completely, but I apologize, everybody. As the Giants then are winning 2-1. And Ken, doing good. Thanks for your effort. Very appreciated. Ken, thanks for leaving a message and joining on Twitter as well. As CH Man, you have more charisma than me. I'll say my best line so when the Padres come to town. CH Man, sadly, that's the biggest rivalry right now between you and the Padres. Hopefully the Giants will get there, as there's a foul ball by the former Giant Wade Meckler. And hey, look at that little kid that got the ball in the crowd. His dad, he was carrying him in one hand. He caught the ball with his other hand. That's what we like to see, as the 0-1 pitch is going to be high. Wade Meckler batting 3-11. Actually, the one time I went to a Giants game, I saw Wade Meckler in the dugout, and no one else knew who Wade Meckler was. Because he just got called up, and I shouted Wade Meckler, and he came over and signed a ball for me, as the 1-1 pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. As that ball is, I can't show that ball because it's locked away downstairs in one of my special cases. As Ison, now boom, boom, City. Ison, I tell you what, if you're new as well, we have Bull City. As the 2-1 pitch to Wade Meckler is a called strike, and it's 2-2. Meckler, let's see what he does. The outfielder, he's known for his bat-to-ball skills, his average. He's not known for power. It's the Giants, though, so maybe he'll hit a home run. As a dilated history in the making. Sorry, dilated. And Rob, maybe the trade rumors are getting to him. As there's a strike 3 to Wade Meckler, sorry. He strikes out there, and it will be 1 out. As Anthony, oh good, Blake Snell pitching against the River Cats tonight. Anthony, that means the River Cats, they'll score a lot of runs, right? As, CH Man, I did read that one out. And Ison, you know what? If you ever have ideas, let me know about your ideas, because I'm always open to including your guys' things in the chat. As there's a called strike to Joe Adele, a sweeper there, and the count is 0-1. Bob, Giants game 1 a.m. tomorrow night. Bob, you don't have to convert it to English time, because even that's not quite correct. 0-1 pitch to Joe Adele is going to be a weak ground ball to the third baseman Schmidt. Schmidt will scoop it up. He will fire it over to Devers for out number 2. A nice play there on both ends by Schmidt and Devers, and a good pitch there. And that we see Logan Webb's ground balls working. But no, Anthony, I'll go 10-2 River Cats in that game, just because Blake Snell left us for the Dodgers. As that will bring up Guzman. And Spencer, that was a nice play. You know what? Casey Schmidt, he had one bad inning. But apart from that, again, in the Royal Series, apart from that, he's been very, very good. Actually, one of the best defensive third basemen in baseball. As there's a close pitch, was a strike, called a ball, and it'd be 1-0. CH Man, Blake Snell does just enough at the right time, but definitely not my first choice. CH Man, you'll know Blake Snell come player time. That's when I'll turn it on. As the 1-0 pitch is foul down the first base line, and the count will be now even at 1-1. Anthony, Snell might go 4 rings. He should be back in August. You guys already know. We know way too much with Blake Snell as the CH man. As Ison, middle of the night. Yep, Ison, it's always the middle of the night. But that makes it easier for me, as there's a pitch inside and it's 2-1. Because unless I'm going out clubbing, which I don't do, then I've got all the time in the world. I'm never busy during the games, and that gives me the opportunity to do this. As Bob, who is pitching tomorrow for the Giants, as the 2-1 pitch here to Guzman is a called strike on the outside corner with the sinker, and it's 2-2. As Zim, I can't believe you just said that. So it's 2-2 to Guzman. Pitching tomorrow for Bob is gonna, Bob. Pitching tomorrow for the Giants is gonna be Robbie Ray. Bob. As the 2-2 pitch is going to be high, and it's a full count at 3-2. Spencer, you can't see me clubbing. Yeah, Spencer, I'm not really into drinking or clubbing. The only time I drink is when England play football, and they don't play football that much. That's the only time I drink. As the 3-2 pitch to Guzman is going to be a weak ground ball to Willie Adames. Adames is going to fire it over to Rafi Devers for out number 3. So the Giants then, they are leading 2-1 thanks to the home run by Rafi Devers. As seriously. So it's going to be the bottom of the second. And Spencer, I'm going, is it Beck, middle of the second? Spencer, for Sunday, I believe last time I checked, we did not have a starter. I don't know. It's to be decided, because there could be a ton of roster moves. Maybe they bring up Carson Wizardhunt for that game, but to be honest, it'll probably be between Carson Wizardhunt and Tristan Beck. As CH Man, he collects a check for 1 month of work, but I will take it. CH Man, you know what? If you keep winning World Series and the Dodgers, their payroll, it doesn't matter. Then they're going to be successful, right? And at the end of the day, even if it's one good month, if it's in October, that's all that really counts when you're on the Dodgers, because you know they're going to make the playoffs. as due up for the Giants in this inning is going to be, let me get this right, Jung-Hoo Lee to lead off, Willie Adames, and then Drew Gilbert, the centre fielder. Let's see what he can do as Spencer, you know it, shut down innings. Good to see that from Logan Webb. As Scott, did McDonald get an MRI yet? Scott, the update on McDonald is he had in the first opinion, it was a UCL sprain, I believe. Tony Vitello said he doesn't expect him to be back for the end of the year. However, he's going to get a second opinion with another doctor. We will see what they say. And on Harrison Bader, we got an update on Harrison Bader. And the update is that he may come back, but I don't think he's going to come back. He's got these foot issues, and it's not looking good for Harrison Bader. As CH Man, I'm just a visitor in Giants territory. CH Man, you're all good. Any baseball fans welcome here on Jolly Good Takes. You know what? I'm British. Yes, I'm a Giants fan, but hey, any baseball fans welcome at the end of the day, as we will see what Jung-Hoo Lee can do. As you know what, I did the Korean calls in the last game for Jung-Hoo Lee. I ain't gonna do that again because I don't actually speak Korean. I don't know if Fortnite speaks Korean either. As there's a called strike to, well, should have been a called strike to Jung-Hoo Lee. Instead, it was called a ball, and the count is 1-0. Lee batting 302, a 335 on base, as the 1-0 pitch to him is another pitch low, and it's 2-0, a changeup at 82 miles an hour. Lee, we'll see if he gets dealt at the trade deadline. He's got 1 year left before he can opt out on his contract. It'll be interesting to see what he decides to do, as the 2-0 pitch is a close pitch. We're going to get the first challenge here. If the call stands, it will be 3-0. If it's overturned, it will be 2-1. As let's see here. Is it going to be a good challenge by Heineman, the catcher for the Angels? Yes, as that one just caught the inside corner, and it will make the count 2-1. And Fortnite, you only speak Mandarin. All right, Fortnite. I didn't want to say anything weird, so I apologize, Fortnite, if that offended you. So it's a 2-1 count to Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee is going to hit a high pop-up to centre field. That ball is going to be caught by Zach Neto, who's going back. I thought that could have landed in no man's land, but it did not. So there will be the first out, and that will bring up Willie Adames, everyone's favourite shortstop on the San Francisco Giants. Is Sam. Sam, what's up, Sam? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Who do you support and where are you from, Sam? Good to see you. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Glad to you could be joining us on this Friday night. As Sam, I actually may recognize you, Sam. Have you been here before? I'm actually thinking I may recognize you now. As there's a pitch low, and it's 1-0. I can't remember, Sam. Apologies. As Bob, will we see Harrison Bader next year, if there is a year next year? Bob, I hope not. I would rather just go with Drew Gilbert, as there's a called strike to Willie Adames, and that will even the count at 1-1. And Bob, I did read that one out. And Wilson, they were talking about trading Neto, see what they can get for him. As there's a swing and a foul ball down the third baseline, and it hits the railing of the Giants dugout, and the count's 1-2. And it's the second inning. Where we getting lit on Mars. I like that name, we getting lit on Mars. And you're a Pirates fan from Pittsburgh, Sam. Well, welcome. Any baseball fans are welcome. As there's a foul ball, and the count remains 1-2. We getting lit on Mars. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Who do you support? And by the way, let us know if there's any of you watching that have got some bets on the game, because we always like people to win money. As Wilson, Neto only on a 1 year deal. We will see, Wilson, then about Zach Neto. I did see he could be a trade deadline candidate, as the 1-2 pitch to Willie Adames is going to be high, and that will even the count at 2-2. Anthony, Snell is out in the third inning after 49 pitches with 2 out. 50 was his limit. All right, Anthony. They're just they're taking their time with Blake Snell. As there's a swing and a miss by Willie Adames at a slider right down the middle. And that will be out number 2. Bob, you bet 900 on the Giants. Bob, you're a brave man betting on this Giants team, Bob. As Fortnite, I won 100k on a Devers home run because I bet 10,000. Well, Fortnite, I got to tell you, CH Man, you can thank for that, because he brought the luck. Sam, I was here the other night, but I don't believe I talked in the chat. All right, Sam, as there's a cool strike on the outside corner. Well, welcome. Good to have you in the stream as well. So you're a Pirates fan. Pirates, they were a sleeper pick. I thought they were going to make the playoffs. They were a sleeper pick for me. As there's a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Yeah, I agree. So it will be 0-2. And Bob, you're only joking. I did not bet. Bob, I was going to say, you never normally bet, so that did surprise me. As it's 0-2 to Drew Gilbert. Gilbert batting 226 this year with a 659 OPS. Grayson Rodriguez at 33 pitches so far. There's a pitch in the dirt, and that'll be the first ball, and the count is 1-2. By the way, I'm just looking, I want to check, is my 3D game day working? Because sometimes I do have issues with the 3D game day, as there's a bloop by Gilbert to centre field. That is going to get down for a base hit for Drew Gilbert, and that will be a 2-out single as the Chili Goober with a base hit. And Sam, our bullpens definitely need a fix. Giants bullpen, it's no bueno, I'm afraid, as I can't believe what you're saying, Zim. As Spencer, yep, a first base hit. As actually, you know what? When I check this, it actually says there's a slight error and a slight delay on the stream. So I apologize, everyone, if the stream is slightly delayed. As here's Daniel Suzak. Suzak will take low, and it's 1-0. And definitely not in the chat, Zim. As Shardol, what's up, Shardol? How are you doing? Do you have work today, Shardo? Giants winning 2-1, and Wilson drew Vitello with a hit. Yes, Vitello's son, as the 1-0 pitch to Suzak is a swing and a miss, and it evens the count at 1-1. So it's a 1-1 count. Suzak, he's not hit a home run on the year. Can you believe it? I'm pretty sure since the Giants traded Patrick Bailey, only Eric Cass has hit a home run from the catcher position, because I believe Jesus Rodriguez's home runs came in that week he first got called up, as that pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-1. CH Man, stream is crisp and clear though. All right, CH Man, I apologize if I'm slightly delayed. This is the first time I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so my internet's not great, unlike you Americans. I don't use Starlink or anything fancy. Our providers aren't as great. There's a drive by Suzak foul, and it's even at 2-2. And Anthony, Dodgers get reinforcements next week. Diaz and Kiki Hernandez are due back for them. And Anthony, we'll see what they do at the trade deadline. I got to say, CH Man, I didn't like what Dave Roberts said when he said we actually may be selling instead of buying because we've got too many players. You can never have too many players, as it's a 2-2 count here to Daniel Suzak. Suzak will hit a weak ground ball. This one is going to be foul, as the catcher actually knocks it out of foul territory, trying to tell the umpire, get foul, get foul, get foul, and it will be foul, and that will make the count 2-2. Chardol, I'm celebrating my dad's B-day at a upscale French restaurant. Chardol, enjoy it. French food, I don't like the French, so you'll never hear me say I like French food. That's because, you know, they're right in our neighbours. So it's 2-2. They're our neighbours, and I know you normally don't like your neighbours in country terms. The CH Man, yeah, that was not my favourite statement from him. Depth is important. Injuries can happen anytime. And CH Man, you can always improve your bullpen. No matter what team you are, you can, like Sam says, you need to fix the bullpen. You can always improve the bullpen. And Sam, that's cool. Though you're a baseball fan and a hockey fan and football fan and basketball fan. Nice. Yes, Sam, we will be live for all primetime NFL games, as many baseball games as I can, and then most Sharks and Warriors games as well. As it's a 2-2 count here to Daniel Suzak. Suzak is going to foul off that pitch, and it will remain at 2-2. And Anthony, Will Smith neck injury is more severe than they're letting on. They may also need another catcher as insurance. Anthony, what I kind of think on that is, Anthony, that it's just they're just gonna give him as much rest as he needs, I think. As the 2-2 pitch to Daniel Suzak is fouled out of play, and it will remain 2-2. And Scott, Brits haven't liked the French for hundreds of years. Scott, you already know, your history knowledge is good. So it's 2-2 here to Suzak. Good at bat here by Suzak. We'll see if he can do anything with it. As if he does reach, that'll bring up the top of the Giants lineup. And Luis Rise, as there's a pitch down and outside, and it will be a full count. And CH Man, his scenes and effects are cool too. CH Man, Not as cool as your effects. You got Hermione Granger and you 11 years ago on your graphics, and they're pretty freaking cool, CH man. And I'm kind of jealous because I'm not as good at graphic designing as you are. As the 3-2 pitch is fouled out of play by Daniel Suzak, as that one just got over the netting there. It was actually caught, but it definitely hit the netting, so it will remain 3-2. And Sam, Scott, I heard it's worse for us in the United States with France. Sam, I can't comment on that one. I have no idea what the US and French relationship is, as this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. It's been a good mix-up of slider and four-seam fastballs, and hey, even if Suzak doesn't do anything here, fair play, because this is a great at-bat. It's a jolly good at-bat here, as the 3-2 pitch is fouled out of play, and it will remain 3-2. So another foul ball. Rodriguez at 45 pitches so far. You kind of want to be at 30 pitches, so he's 15 pitches over. And guys, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. As Exodus, what's up, Exodus? Your Tigers, they're going for a sweep of the Royals tomorrow. Well, I don't actually know. Exodus, is there a 4-game series? Maybe I spoke too soon there. As the 3-2 pitch to Suzak is fouled out again. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside corner, and it's 3-2. And this is now an 11-pitch at bat. This is a great at-bat by Suzak. Now you got to make it count. So 3-2, as it is a 3-game series, Exodus, as the 3-2 pitch to Suzak is gonna be a line drive to left field. That ball was smoked, as it's going to be caught in left field by Wade Meckler, moving over to his left. So a great at-bat there by Suzak. He hit the ball hard. It just went straight to the fielder. That will end the inning. The Giants still are winning, though, 2-1. We go to the top of the third. So Drew Gilbert was the only one to get a hit that time, and he is left on base. As Pizza Squad, my Yankees won against the Phillies, 1-0. Pizza Squad, I didn't see that, actually. I should be looking at the bottom of my thing about that, but I did not see that, Pizza Squad. And also, CH Man, if you're still in there, I apologise for leaving your stream early as well. I wanted to stay for longer, but I couldn't, so I do apologise. And Exodus, whoops, I was looking at the next series. It is a 4-game series. Exodus, I was thinking, normally you don't have an off day on Saturday or Sunday, so that would have surprised me if it was only a 3-game series, because I was actually planning to do the Tigers game yesterday, but I decided just to have a little rest day. Zim actually told me I should have a rest day as well, because sometimes you need rest, otherwise I will drain out, although it is fun to talk to you guys as well. And you know what? I'm not going to come up with an excuse to say why I couldn't do it. I'm just going to tell the truth. And Scott, by the way, if you're in there, Scott, I do want to apologise because I saw your Discord message after it was too late. So, Scott, I apologise for that as well. As due up for the Angels in this inning will be Heineman, Neto, and Mike Trout. We will see if Logan Webb can go through. As Exodus, the Tigers are 3.5 games from a player spot. Exodus, we were talking about this earlier. I kind of think they're not going to trade Tarek Skubal. I think they're going to make a run. I really do. And Pizza Squad, set up for the next stream tomorrow. Pizza Squad, I've already got that ready. I just got to change it from a private stream to a well, the opposite of a private stream, a public stream. And I did say to them why I missed the stream yesterday. And Scott, I heard Schlittler pitched well, Pizza Squad. I couldn't watch game. Was on Apple TV. So there's Dwayne Kuiper, Will Clark, and Mike Kruko. Yes, sir, that is Will Clark. And yes, them. Scott, no worries, Liam. Breaks are needed. It's a long season. I apologise. I know we just had the All-Star break as well. But I needed a break. Me and Zim, we play actually quite a lot off these streams. There's a bunt attempt, foul, and it's 0-1. And Sam, the extra inning runner on second. I had enough of that. Sam, I've had enough of it just because the Giants can never score it. It's really annoying. As Bob, I think the Giants someday need to go after Mike Trout. Bob, his contract, his age, he's too injury prone. As much as I would like to see it, I don't think it should happen. As there's a drive by Heineman. That one is going to hold up for Willie Adams for out number 1. No, I did not, Zim. So 1 out for the Angels. And Exodus, Brewers unfortunately lost. Who are they playing? Who are the Brewers playing? Is it not the? Are they playing the Rockies right now? I could be wrong on that one. I see Zach Neto. Neto, he hit a triple in Triples Alley. So we will see if Neto can be held quiet here by Logan Webb. As, Spencer, there is one down. As the pitch is going to be a line drive. That one's going to be caught by Rise, who's going to fire it to Rafi Devers for out number 2. As it's Dayton. Welcome. I don't recognize you. Welcome. It is the Rockies. Welcome to the stream. Dayton, let us know who you support and where you're from. I always like to know that. And Zex just said Rockies as well. And Pizza Squad, we'll see. Hashtag early gang. That's a new hashtag if you're really there early. And Sam, we lost because the review center in New York can't open their eyes. Sam, it's funny you say that as there's a pitch outside and it's 1-0. Yeah, I got you. It's 1-0. So I always put on my board that I control what I think they're going to do way before New York. And 9 times out of 10, I'm right because New York are idiots as there's a called strike. That is a change up in there and it's 1-1. And we will see if Logan Webb can get a 1-2-3 inning. As Bob, is this the Giant score drive or distress drive? Bob, I have no idea what you're saying. As there's a pitch outside. And it's Dayton. The Brewers are your team, unfortunately. It's Dayton. The Brewers may be your team. That's not unfortunate. The Brewers are one of the best teams in baseball. And I tell you what, we will be live for all 3 Brewers games in 3 days' time. So hopefully it's Dayton. We see you there. As there's a pitch outside, and that will make the count 3-1. It's Dayton. I know Scott's a Phillies fan, and I know Sam's a Pirates fan, and CH Man's a Dodgers fan. If I had to pick one team in the NL I want to see make the playoffs, to make the World Series, sorry, it would be the Milwaukee Brewers. As there's a close pitch just outside to Mike Trout, and that will be a 2-out walk. And it's Dayton. You know what? If it was in Coors Field, that's understandable. It's Sheemish Jello. What's up, Sheemish Jello? Good to see you back. How are you, Sheemish Jello? How's your Friday night? And Bob, because I see something behind the catcher riding down, as Bob, I'll have a look. And CH Man, the Brew Crew do scare me a bit. CH Man, I would not be scared of anyone. That pitch is low, and it's 1-0. But I'm rooting for the Brewers. And Spencer Exodus is asking how you are, as it's 1-0 to Nolan Shanuel. I think that's how you say it. It's Dalton. What's up, Dalton? Good to see you. How are you? I talked to you earlier as there's a weak ground ball into CH Man's stream. So good to see you, Dalton. What did the Dodgers score finish? As the Red Sox, they won again today. And Sam, runner doesn't touch home foot, over sides, over top, yet New York says safe. Sam, I tell you, we had a call in the other game as that pitch is fouled off, and it'll be 1-2, where they said Willie Adames pushed the guy off the bag. And anyone that has any idea about baseball could tell you for free that Willie Adames did not push the base runner off the bag. So it's 1-2. Will Clark, again, as I said, is in the booth. And Pizza Squad, what's your favourite for the World Series in the AL? Pizza Squad, if you have to ask me today, and this is not even saying it because you're a Yankees fan, is there's a ground ball back to Logan Webb. Logan Webb will underarm throw it over to Rafi Devers for out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1 Giants. Due up is the top of the Giants order. Luis Ariz, Elliot Ramos, and Bryce Eldridge. But no, I've actually lost my thought now. The AL team, I think the Yankees are the favourites, and that's just because of Schlittler, that's because of Max Fried, and that's because of Garrett Cole. I think they're the 3 best pitchers. However, I'm not going to waive it off my preseason World Series prediction, where I said it was going to be Boston Red Sox versus the Dodgers, and I did pick the Dodgers to win it. As Sam, I think the Mariners are going to represent the American League. Sam, they've got some of the best pitching. Only question about them is their offense good enough? That will be the question. As Sheemish Jello, I see through that question. Think for yourself. Sheemish Jello, all right, and Exodus, I cannot wait for the Tigers versus the Dodgers series. Imagine if the Tigers win this series or even better sweep them. Exodus, I've not got your Tigers. We will see if they make the playoffs or not. They're still 3.5 games back out, but I can see them going on a run in the second half of the season. And Red Sox lost their 15-game streak. They're still a good team, though. They won again today, so I'm expecting them to make the playoffs. And when you're in the playoffs, if they get a healthy Garrett Crochet, they get a healthy Ranger Suarez, they get Roman Anthony back healthy, and they've got a lot of good young players, I think they can certainly do some things in the playoffs. If I had to pick now, I would pick the Yankees, though, because of Aaron Judge, Ben Rice. I know Chisholm's not having a good year, but he still scares you with his speed and his power, especially in Yankee Stadium. Cody Bellinger, obviously, he's having another good year. So, and then obviously the pitching. I will say they do need to trade for bullpen pieces, because having Camilo Doval as one of your relief pitchers, it's not going to go very well. As we will see if the Giants can score here. They lead 2-1. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this Friday night baseball between, two of the worst teams in baseball, the San Francisco Giants and the Anaheim Angels. As here's Luis Ariz. All rise for Luis Ariz, as the first pitch to him is going to be, as Grayson Rodriguez is in the windup, a cool strike at the top of the zone, and the count is 0-1. And Bob, is Matt Chapman coming back soon? Bob, I ain't got any updates on Matt Chapman. If anyone else does, then let me know. As Ariz hits a high fly ball to centre field, the centre fielder Mike Trout, going back just before the warning track, will make the catch. As Zim's telling me Matt Chapman is going to be activated today or tomorrow. As Exodus, Anaheim Angels. Exodus, I'm calling them the Anaheim Angels. I know they're technically the LA Angels, but I'm going to call them Anaheim. And there's no offense taken, Sheemish Jello, as there's a pitch high to Elliot Ramos, and the count is 1-0. And Exodus, I actually think the Tigers are going to make the playoffs. That's what I'm thinking. And a Pizza Squad, Garrett Crochet isn't coming back. We will see, as there's a swing and a miss by Elliot Ramos, and it's 1-1. I tell you what, Pizza Squad, I had him in my fantasy team, and my fantasy team just went to crap. I had my first 3 picks as a 1-1 pitch to Ramos is a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. My first 4 picks actually were Garrett Crochet, Tarek Skubal, Nick Kurtz, and Jordan Alvarez. The last 2 were good. The first 2 not as good. As Ramos there will go down swinging for out number 2. So that's the second strikeout. As CH Man, yes, you will say the Anaheim Angels and Tampa Bay Devil Rays. I mean, I don't remember the Tampa Bay Devil Rays as much as I remember the Anaheim Angels. It's his Bryce Eldridge. I do like the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Their City Connect uniforms that have Devil Rays on it. As I got you, CH Man. Bob, who's a regular, Bob always misspells. So I'm a kind of learning that language, if you want to say. There's a swing and a miss by Bryce Eldridge, and it's 1-1. And Pizza Squad, Liam, that's what the Boston organization said, is Crochet isn't coming back. Well, if that's true, then I don't see how they can make the World Series. As Eldridge, it's a high fly ball to left centre field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. It's going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. That will be one happy fan there, whoever caught that. So Bryce Eldridge then, with a 2-out ground rule double, we will see if Casey Schmidt can drive him in. As Bob, no Giant streams next month. Bob, there will be Giant streams next month, just not for 5 days. But there will be Giant streams next month. I will be going on holiday as well next month. So I will be in a different location for a few of those, as well as Bryce Eldridge. I tell you what, they've got Will Clark in the booth. Can Bryce Eldridge be as good as Will Clark? As that pitch is outside, and it's 1-0. And Bob, I read that as Giants batters 322nd extra base hit this season, 3rd most in baseball. That's crazy. You wouldn't think it. As there's a pitch down outside to Devers, and it's 2-0. And CH Man, wait until you meet one of my mods, Mr. Canadian Turkey. He is notorious as they're going to intentionally walk Rafi Devers here in the 3rd inning. That's a bit bizarre. I can't say I expected that. So an intentional walk of Rafi Devers. As by the way, my graphic was wrong. It was a runner at second, so I apologise. It'd be runners at first and second now. I tell you, that's crazy. I know it was a 2-0 count. I know he hit a home run, so they are taking that risk, and that will allow Casey Schmidt to come up with runners at first and second, 1 out, and it's 2 out, sorry, and it's 1-0. And he is notorious for misspellings, and it's becoming a running meme in our chats. CH man, you know what? I think me and you have the same kind of vibe about people that misspell people. It's kind of a cool, you have fun, you laugh about it vibe. And that's what we're here to do. Have a fun time. And you know what? I even misspell when I type in the chats as well. So it's quite funny. As the 1-1 pitch to Casey Schmidt is gonna be a high fly ball. He's staring at this ball as he backflips because that ball is out of here. Casey Schmidt with a 3-run home run, and the Giants go up 5-1. Intentionally walk that. Oh my God, what a dumb decision by the Angels, and that is why they've actually got a worse record than the Giants. 5-1 Giants. Casey Schmidt with the 3-run home run. Hey, Casey Schmidt, he's been a better hitter than Rafi Devers this season. Why you intentionally walk him, Devers, to get to him? I don't know. So, for the second time today, play Boom Boom Baseball. And CH Man, who exactly CH Man? Why did they do that?
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
All right, so it's 5-1 Giants. No runners on. Well, the Grayson Rodriguez, he does have an 8 ERA, and the Giants are actually living up to that ERA. As there's a ground ball to Neto. Neto will fire that over to Chanuel, and that will be out number 3. As Ken, thrill in the booth, balls leave the yard. Ken, Will Clark in the booth, and Casey Schmidt, Bryce Eldridge, they did not mess around. As we go to the top of the 4th, it is 5-1 Giants looking to break out of this 5-game losing streak. Speaking of fantasy, I actually have Casey Schmidt in fantasy as well. So, hey, we'll take it since I'm not going to get Garrett Crochet back for the whole year. And Exodus, hello, my message. Exodus, good night, y'all. My girlfriend's birthday tomorrow. I got to be up early. Go Giants. Keep the Angels away from the Tigers. Exodus, tell you what, you're a lot younger than me, having a girlfriend. There you go. So enjoy celebrating that with her tomorrow. And good night, Exodus. Good luck to your Tigers over the weekend. And Dilated, look at Schmidt in the dugout. He was like, they thought I'm an easy out. Dilated, I love that kind of personality. I don't get what the Angels were doing there. Yes, Rafi Devers hit a home run, but Rafi Devers, he ain't hitting 2 home runs in a game, is he? And Bob, bye-bye, baby. And Zim, who's my girlfriend, Alexa. Scott definitely thought it was. Oh, she just turned on, actually. I shouldn't have said that loud. As Exodus, good night. Spencer said good night as well. Exodus, Spencer beat me to it. So he's better than I am, as it is 5-1 good guys, as Spencer says. And Dilated, he tends to add a little juice to his swing whenever he feels offended. Dilated, I kind of agree with that one. He's an aggressive hitter, Casey Schmidt, and he launched on that pitch there to give the Giants a 5-1 lead. And Exodus, yes, good night. Bob, is there a 1 o'clock start tomorrow on the West Coast? Bob, the Giants game does start at 1 o'clock tomorrow for you guys. And Rob, yes, I do. I use it for music mostly and alarms. I can't say that name again, otherwise it will turn on. As the pitch here to Jorge Soler is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And Exodus, she turned on is a crazy statement. Quoted. Did I say that, Exodus? And Pizza Squad. But, yeah, thank you. Yes, I forgot to update the boom boom counter. So that is now at 83. As, yes, Bob, it is. As there's a pitch low, and that will even the count at 1-1. And thank you, Pizza Squad, for reminding me there. I almost forgot. And, yes, Rob, great minds think alike, right, Rob? As the 1-1 pitch to Jorge Soler is going to be a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2 over the top of that sinker. And Extra says, lol, chat, click that. I can't remember saying that. But if you want to clip that, then you can. As I just noticed I can change the way the stream views because of Twitch. That was kind of crazy. I prefer the YouTube layout. The 1-2 pitch is outside and it's 2-2. I don't know if we have anyone watching on Twitch. If we do, shout out to whoever's watching on Twitch. And Bob, why did the Giants trade Jorge Soler? Bob, because he was not very good and his contract was way too big. As the 2-2 pitch to Logan Webb is a swing and a miss. By Logan Webb is a swing and a miss. And a change up in the dirt for out number 1. Now, Logan, if you don't win this game from here, you're an embarrassment. I'm just going to say, if you can't 5-1 against the Angels, if the Giants don't win from this position, get out. Yeah, he can go and do one, Logan Webb, if he doesn't get this win. Your ace has got to get the win. 5-1 up against the Angels. As here is Vaughn Grissom, and he is going to take a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. By the way, I believe the Angels are now my 22nd team that I have streamed out of all 30 teams in baseball. So we've got 8 more to go after this one. As the pitch to Vaughn Grissom is going to be a high fly ball foul down the first base line. And the count will be 0-2. And Bob, did you wish the Giants had Jorge Soler? Let me know what you think about Jorge Soler. To me, I like the trade. Back to Atlanta. He didn't help Atlanta much. They got rid of him, and now he finds himself on the Angels. As Juice stacked to a healthy lead at home, he'd better eat up the innings. Juice, I want him to at least go 6, preferably 7, as it's 1-2, and he is at 54 pitches. Right now through 3 1/3 inning, not quite 4 innings. Let me get that right. As tell you what, that is weird. There's a foul ball, and it remains 1-2. And let me see. I forgot to check if we had the 3D game day. And Bob, I don't think the Giants are trading Chapman. Bob, I think they to be honest, I think they would struggle. Purely because I don't know if anyone would actually want Matt Chapman's contract. As for some reason, the 3D game day thing is not working again. I don't know why it's not working right now. I really don't. So it's 1-2 then to Vaughn Grissom here. CH man, I'm telling everyone I know how the Anaheim Angels walked Rafi just to give up a blast. Anyway, in a 2-1 game in the 3rd. CH man, I get it if it's like a later on in the innings. I don't get it when it's in the 3rd inning. As there's a swing and a miss, and that will be out number 2. So that is the 2nd out for the Angels in this inning. Logan Webb with the strikeout, a high fastball, and it will be 2 outs, no runners on. Webb, since giving up that first run, he has definitely been switched on. As they've got the band there, and I can't even tell what band they are, but they look like A's fans because they're wearing green uniforms. As there's a pitch lone inside, and it's 1-0. Juice, wonder what the attendance is tonight. Juice, it's surprisingly not terrible. Probably because it's a Friday night. And Juice, fans want to see Wade Meckler and Jorge Soler. That's why there's so many people. The 1-0 pitch is going to be a close pitch just outside. And the count is 2-0. And you know what I want to do? Can I get this up? Let me get the pitches up for you guys on the broadcast. Because at least that can go there. As the 2-0 pitch is a called strike, and it's 2-1 on the inside corner. And Scott, good point, Liam. It is odd intentionally walking in the 3rd. I know, Scott. I'm all for intentionally walking. I don't get it when it's in the 3rd. And actually, I'd like to see Tony Vitello intentionally walk more players. There's 7 innings to go in the game. As there's a weak grumble by Meckler. He will try and beat it out. He was hustling down the line there. But Webb will make the throw in time. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 5-1 Giants. Devers and Schmidt with the home runs. You know what? Since they did it one more time, it's boom, boom, baseball here on Jolly Good Takes, baby.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Exodus, I thought you were going to bed, but what's up, Exodus? Why did LeBron sign with the Sixers? I have no idea why LeBron... No, I do. Exodus, it's because the Sixers are the best team in the Eastern Conference, in my opinion. and he wants that 5th ring really bad. So that's what I think, and that's not working. I ain't gonna put that on today because it's really not working. As CH man, the Anaheim Angels are becoming a meme, dude. I have had visitors on my stream who converted over from the Angels. I can see why now, but I welcome them with open arms. CH man, the Angels have become a clown show, absolutely, and they did fire their GM Perry Manasian earlier on in the season. We will see what they do with the new GM, and will he be better? He better be, as Dilated. It was an insult to Schmidt. Dilated, absolutely. And you know what? No better way to make them pay than hitting a home run. And Exodus, I just had to ask though, after the 76ers. And good night. All right, Exodus, good night. As sorry. Apologies for that. And Scott Exodus, he wants to win a championship. Sixers now have the best starting 5 in the league. Scott, I would say definitely the best in the Eastern Conference. I would challenge you on the Spurs just because they've got Wembanyama, and Wembanyama is just way better than any player on the Phillies. So you don't have that. Like, to me, Tyrese Maxey is your best player. I wouldn't necessarily say he's anywhere near that kind of, you know, SGA, Victor Wembanyama, that sort of level. So Scott, to me, it's a toss-up between the Sixers and the Spurs. And you know the Thunder will be in there as well. They've got the best depth. As Exodus joined the Pistons then, they had a run last season. As there's a pitch way outside to Willie Adames, and the accountants want to know that pitch weren't even close. So it's a 1-0 count. If you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are live almost every day. And you know what? We're on the road to 300 subscribers. As there's a foul ball by Willie Adames, and the count will now be even at 1-1. Adames, he's 0 for 1 today. Let's see what he can do. And Exodus, unfortunately, did not make it all the way. They were the #1 in the East. You know what? They had a good year, though, as there's a swing and a foul by Willie Adames, and the count will go to 1-2. And Scott, I know you're a Sixers fan, right, Scott? So you're, of course, you're going to be slightly biased, but I certainly think you have every right to say that. I would just say it's debatable between the top 3 teams. As Adames fouls that pitch out of play, and the count will remain 1-2. And so Exodus, actually good night for real this time. Exodus, you know what? You can come back if you want. I'm not in control of when you go to sleep. But if you do have to go, then good night, Exodus. And see you and message you another day, as that pitch is low, and it's 2-2. But CH, man, I'm sure you'll know I'm the same as me. Doing these streams, you have a ton of fun. The communities are great. There's so many amazing people in this chat, so it's really nice. That pitch is low, and it will be a full count to Willie Adames, the Giants shortstop, who's 0 for 1 today. Adames, about the only thing he's done this season is hit a home run. The issue is most of those home runs, apart from the one in the Royal Series, have come in either blowouts or meaningless situations, as it's a full count here to Willie Adames. And Bob, you have the Thunder winning it all. Bob, I don't blame you. And Scott, I would say in the East for sure. Scott, if they don't make it out of the East, it's either 1 because of injuries, or 2 because they cheat. They're not good enough. As there's a swing and miss by Adames. He goes down swinging for out number 1. As I forgot to change the out. So 1 out. And Kevin, what's up, Kevin? How's your Friday going? Wow, the Angels are that bad. Kevin, they intentionally walked Rafi Devers in the 2nd inning. In the 3rd inning. What are we doing? It's the 3rd inning. Why are we intentionally walking someone in the 3rd inning? As the pitch to Drew Gilbert is outside, and it's a 1-0 count. And CHman, the chat is my favourite part. I've had lost every, even during some bad losses, just because of them. CH, man, it's great, right? And Dilated, there's a swing and a miss by Gilbert, or a foul ball, sorry, and the count is now 1-1. 2 breaking balls down left corner. He swung and missed. Dilated, you know what? If you could bet what pitch Willie Adames would strike out on at least once every game, then I'd agree with you, Kevin, Dilated. I would bet a lot of money on that because he always strikes out those pitches. As it's 2-1 to Drew Gilbert. Gilbert, he hit a single his first time up. And Scott, can't believe Trout wants to hang around and play for these bums. Scott, as there's a line drive to right field by Drew Gilbert. That is going to get down for a base hit, and that will be a 1-out knock. So that will be a runner at first, 1 out. Drew Gilbert, his second hit of the game. As dilated, it's that breaking ball down left, man. Yeah, that slider sweeper curveball down and away, or slurve. Just he just can't lay off of it. I have no idea why. As Gilbert then, he reaches for the second time today. Again, I just want to apologise for the technical difficulties we were having at the start of the stream. I do apologise, as that pitch is inside and it's 1-0. And Kevin, does the pen somehow blow this? Kevin, if the pen blows this, it may be the worst bullpen I've ever seen. And dilated, that halo on the cap is terrible, as it's a 1-0 count to Daniel Suzak. Dilated, to be honest, I couldn't care less about the halo on the crap, if we're being perfectly honest. As you are right, Spencer, let me change that. As there's a high fly ball foul, and it will be 1-1. Suzak is the batter. Boy, did he have a good at-bat his first time up. He, I believe it was a 12-pitch at-bat, and that led to him hitting a hard ball. But mostly, it led to Grayson Rodriguez's pitch count getting to 77 pitches so far here, and we're not even through 4 innings. As Scott, come on, Scott. As he won 1 pitch to Suzak is foul out of play, and it will be 1-2. Suzak 0 for 1 today. He lined out to left field. Spencer, I love how other people are calling him Brentford now. You know what, Spencer? You definitely started that trend out of everyone. You definitely started it. So it's 1-2 to Daniel Suzak. Grayson Rodriguez, the former top prospect, is the pitcher. As there's a line drive, that one could be 2, as it's over to second, over to first for a double play, as the first baseman, Chanel, just got his base on the bag, and that will be a 6-4-3 double play. Will the Giants challenge it? I thought that was definitely out. No, they will not. So we go to the top of the 5th. It is 5-1 Giants. If you're just joining us, Rafi Devers and Casey Schmidt went deep. That's how the Giants scored 5 runs after the Angels went up 1-0 in the first inning. And Bob, what is Webb's pitch count up? Bob, let me get the exact number. I think it's around 60 pitches, but I will get the exact number for you. It's exactly 60 pitches, Bob. There we go. And Zim, I'm on your way to Cirque du Soleil. I probably botched the absolute crap out of that name, but good Zim, enjoy it. I know you are meant to be getting there for 9 o'clock there in Vegas, so enjoy that. As Bob, let's see if Logan Webb can go through 7 innings. Spencer, yes, 60. That's how many pitches he is at. You know what? You want to be at after 5 innings. You want to be at 75 pitches. After 4, you want to be at 60. So he's right on that benchmark. As Bob, I can see Webb going all 9. Bob, you're definitely a lot more ambitious than I am. I can't see that, but we'll see. I think I aim for 7, Bob. I think that's a realistic number. Possibly 8, but I think aim for 7. As they're just showing there. They're showing PCA hitting a walk-off. I tell you what, PCA, he's definitely a Giants killer. That's for sure. As by the way, normally the like goal is 20 likes, and you guys have already broke the like goal. So shout out to everyone that hit that like button. We're already at 23 likes, so shout out to all you guys. You know what? It's a night game. Giants versus the Angels. Everyone that's joining, big shout out to all of you. As due up here for the Angels, it is gonna be Joe Adele, Guzman, and Heineman. We will see. Logan Webb, he's got a lot of ground balls so far. Keep the ground balls coming here, as the pitch to him is going to be a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. And that was a perfect pitch there by Logan Webb to get ahead of his batter. So it's an 0-1 count as Webb in the windup. He will fire the pitch down outside and it'll be even at 1-1. As the 2026 Hall of Fame induction, Carlos Beltran, Andrew Jones and Jeff Kent all made the Hall of Fame. Jeff Kent with the San Francisco Giants, the second baseman, as the 1-1 pitch is a swing and a miss by Joe Adele, and that will make the count 1-2. As Bob, the Giants TV says it was 80 pitches. Bob, to me it says 63. Bob, I don't know. I apologize if your TV broadcast is wrong. As also, Bob, you watching the broadcast say instead of going on KNBR, there's a high pitch and it is 2-2. Logan Webb at 64 pitches. Adele, he's 0 for 1 today. And Bob, did you like when they traded for Carlos Beltran, the Giants? You know what, Bob? He wasn't very good for the Giants as the 2-2 pitch is outside, and that'll be a full count. He wasn't very good for the Giants, but he did win a World Series, Bob. So if you're going to win a World Series, I can't be too critical. Did you trade Zach Wheeler, though? Yes. And do you wish you had a guy like Zach Wheeler in the rotation right now? Yes. So in hindsight, it was a bad trade. But hindsight, that famous phrase, hindsight, you know, is the benefit to everyone. You don't get that in real time. That's not the famous phrase. I forgot what the famous phrase was. So I just said that instead. As it's a 3-2 count here to Joe Adele. And Bob, you're on your tablet watching the game. Nice, Bob. And Spencer, I wanted to re-sign him. Did you, Spencer? Interesting. As the 3-2 pitch to Joe Adele is going to be a line drive up the middle. That is going to get down for a base hit as it bounces once to Gilbert. Gilbert will fire it over to Willie Adames, the cutoff man, and that will be a lead-off single for Joe Adele. And, well, we will see then if Logan Webb gets into a bit of trouble here. And Scott, hindsight is... Scott, thank you. I'm an idiot. Somehow I forgot that phrase. I mean, it's not a bloody rocket science phrase. I should have remembered that. Yeah, absolutely. Hindsight is 2020, and the Giants, in looking back on it, they definitely would have wanted to keep Zach Wheeler. As there's a pitch outside to Guzman, and the count is 1-0. Denzer Guzman. He's 22 years old. This is only his second season in baseball, but he's still classed as a rookie, I believe, as the 1-0 pitch is outside, and that will be 2-0. And Logan Webb, he's just lost his command a little bit here, and that can sometimes happen with Logan Webb. You've got a 4-run lead. You kind of relax a little bit. It puts the pitcher out of rhythm sometimes when you relax. And that can mess with you. There's a ground ball through for a base hit to left field. And there will be runners at first and second. I tell you, Logan Webb, you cannot be giving up this lead. If the Giants do not win this game, I think that is an embarrassment. If the Giants don't win this game, you've got your ace on the mound and you are you're winning by 4 runs. If you against the Angels. If you're not going to win that game, what game are you ever going to win with Logan Webb? And Scott, exactly. I mean, Bob, he's in trouble, yes. And Spencer, he had 1 year and hated being there. As there's a ground ball foul by Heineman. Danger alert, Zach Neto, who's hit the ball hard twice, and Mike Trout are on deck. A little bit of danger alert for the Giants. You've got to get this out right now. Otherwise, Logan Webb, he could be in trouble. And Bob, we'll see, Bob. As the 0-1 pitch then to Heineman by Logan Webb is going to be a high fly ball. This one looks like it could be trouble. As that's to Triple Sally Lee going back. He will not have room as that's down for a base hit. And this one is going to score 1 run as Adele comes around to score. And they are going to wave home the next run. He scores 5-3 and it's a triple. The second triple of the game for the Angels. It's 5-3. Heineman, the 9-hitter with an RBI triple. And Logan Webb is furious. I'm sorry, this is not good enough. This is the Anaheim/LA Angels. They are the worst team, along with the Rockies, in baseball. Your ace, Logan Webb, has got a 4-run lead, and you give up 3 runs, and now it's a 2-run game. That is unacceptable, in my opinion. For being an ace, you have got to shut down this Angels team. And by the looks of it, it's going to be 5-4 if Neto and Mike Trout can put the ball in play. As Kevin, it's not even the bullpen that's blowing it so far today. It's not even the freaking bullpen. As apologies, let me just get this lighting sorted out. It's flashing a little bit, and I don't want it to be flashing. So let me quickly get this sorted out. As here's Zach Neto. And Scott, 2 triples. Yikes. I know, Scott. As there's a called strike. And it's 0-1. Apologies if there's a little flash. I don't know why it's flashing today. But apologies, everybody. And Anthony, change up right down the middle. Anthony, and this dude's going to be an ace, and right now he's not pitching it like one. Apart from June, he's not been very good. There's a pitch outside. Did Neto go around? No, he did not. And the count is 1-1. Ken, Giants have been so bad this year, but it's astonishing how bad they have played against the other really bad teams in the league. Very frustrating. Ken, I agree. They've got a winning record against the Dodgers. Yet, against the Rockies, they lost. Against the Royals, they got swept. That pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. It makes no sense to me, Ken. It makes absolutely no sense. Why you are worse against the bad teams, I don't get it. So it's 2-1 to Zach Neto. Giants, they were up 5-1. As what we're going to get here, we're going to get a very late timeout by the Angels, and he left that until the very last second. The umpire did grant it to him, though, and it will remain 2-1. Webb at 75 pitches. Bob, you did call a complete game for Logan Webb before the inning. Bob, I'm kind of doubting that now, as the 2-1 pitch is down and outside, and that will even it. That will make it 3-1. Come on, Webb, you can't walk people now. At worst, just let this run score and get the other outs, and then 5-4 going to the bottom of the 5th. Don't start walking more people on and then blowing the lead even more. As it's 3-1. And Ken, they played the Bros very well. It just seems like they played to their opponent's standard. That'll be a walk by Logan Webb, and you are playing with fire, Logan. I don't think this is a smart idea. Runners at the corners now. Sorry, that's graphics wrong. Be runners at the corners, and we're gonna get a mound visit here. It's just a message. The Giants pitching coach is coming out, and Scott, we need it. Scott, almost like you know what you're talking about, Scott. We got that mound visit as Ken. I mean, they won 2 out of 2 in Atlanta. They play them in August. If they win that game, that might be their only sweep of the season. The Giants, they've not had a 4-game win streak, and they've not had a sweep of any team this season. They're the only team in baseball to not do that. As Bob, can we get somebody up in the bullpen? Bob, you know what? I agree. And you know what's funny? It's always the 5th or the 6th inning that the Giants blow it as well. And Logan Webb, I'm sorry, Logan Webb, you've got a 4-run lead against the Angels. If you can't help your team win this game, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. As it's Dayton, what the flip is happening? It's Dayton. You know what? Logan Webb, he relaxes too much when he gets a big lead. And Zach pitches outside and it's 1-0. Logan Webb always does this. He always starts throwing balls and loses, gets behind, gives up hits whenever he's got a big lead. It's almost like he relaxes and then he's slightly off his game. And that, like, 1 or 2%, he's slightly off. It comes back to bite him. There's a line drive by Mike Trout to left field. That ball is going to be caught by Ramos. What a great catch. That is deep enough to score a run, as Neto has to go back to first. 5-4 Angels, but Elliot Ramos saved at least 1 run there, and it probably would have been runners at second and third with no outs. Good catch there by Elliot Ramos, but it's a 1-run game now. 5-4 Giants. The Angels have scored 3 this inning. A runner at first, 1 out. And Ken, I've watched every game since 2019. That 2021 season may have been a curse. Nothing right since then. Ken, I agree with you. That lulled them into a sense, I'm forgetting the phrase, but that lulled them into thinking they were actually better than they were. Then the next year, they didn't do enough to improve the team. They then became 500, and then we've been 500 since. And now, this is by far the worst season since 2017. And lifelong fan, but I'm a 162er. Watch every game. Feels like we're cursed. Ken, me and you both, I watch every game. To be honest, I haven't in previous years, just when it starts at 3 a.m. in September and the Giants are out of it. But this year, I'll be watching every single game. And it's going to be tough, but that's why you guys are amazing. As there's a pick-off attempt to first base. Devers will apply the tag, but Zach Neto is back safely. As Juice, Webb is the clown. A 3-4 on any other MLB team. Juice, I kind of view Logan Webb as a 2. And you could call him a 1 just because of what he's done in the playoffs, as that pitch is outside and it's 2-0. He was dominant against the Dodgers in 2021 in the playoffs. As Anthony, Logan Webb reminds you of Kyle Freeland. Anthony, he's definitely not as bad as Kyle Freeland is in Colorado, though, Anthony, as the pitch is going to be a cool strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 2-1. And Scott says Webb is not an ace. You can't have one good month. It's not been good enough from Logan Webb. And, yeah, crap baseball, Ken. You got it. And I've read all them. I think I've caught up with all the comments there. As the 2-1 pitch is low. And it will be 3-1. So 5-4 Giants. They took a 5-1 lead after the Angels went at 1-0. The Angels have responded with 3 in this inning. It's going to be a high-scoring game here. You know what? The Giants games, they've been too low scoring as of late. Get me some more runs as the runner goes there on a cool strike, and that is going to be a perfect throw by Daniel Suzak for out number 2. And I tell you what, give credit to the Giants and Suzak there. When Logan Webb needed his defense to step up and make a play, they did. So that is a caught steal, and it will be a full count here. No one on and 2 outs. As Ken, that's why I follow you on Twitter. Found you early and enjoyed your passion regardless of the game being played. Ken, exactly. I appreciate that. I just enjoy baseball. So I always support the Giants through the thick and thin, and it makes the better times worth it even more. As there's a foul ball, and the count will remain 3-2 and dilated. It's a fight. It definitely is. And Anthony, that's why I keep saying all over X, trade this guy. The Giants owe him nothing. Anthony, I don't like how he went on X after the game as well. There's a line drive up the middle for a base hit for Chanuel, and that will be a single. I mean, my God, so much hard contact. Even the out of Mike Trout was hit hard. Logan Webb at 86 pitches. If I was Tony Vitello, I would not let him come out for the next inning. I think he will. We'll see what he does. As Scott, yeah, his pitch count is definitely blown up this inning. And Spencer has to get out of this. Absolutely, Spencer. Here's Jorge Soler. Wouldn't it be something if Jorge Soler went deep here? This is the issue with Logan Webb. He's fallen behind in the count now. So it's 1-0 now. That changeup was nowhere near. And when you fall behind in the count and you've not got the most electric stuff, it's hard. Logan Webb, he's got good stuff, but it's not strike you out stuff. It's more ground ball stuff. So that's when it gets really hard, as the 1-0 pitch to Jorge Soler is a perfect pitch at the knees, a sinker at 91 miles an hour, and the count is 1-1. The crowd, I tell you what, it looks like a pretty good crowd today in San Francisco. We will see what it's like next week during the week, as the 1-1 pitch to Jorge Soler is going to be a swing and a miss, and that will make it 1-2. Soler is 0 for 2 today. He's not picked up Logan Webb well at all, because he struck out twice. The big DH for the Angels. The former Giant, former Royal, former Brave, as the 1-2 pitch to him is just low. A good take on that changeup, and that will even the count at 2-2. Spencer, our ace, with an ERA over 4 now. He's been good in previous years. This year, it's been embarrassing. As a Juice, Tony's warming up. Eric Miller, Mr. Bull City, and Caleb Killer Killian. There's a ground ball to Adames. Adames will pick it up as he stumbled and fired over to second base. As Logan Webb, he just walked off the mound there. And turn your screens down if you don't like bad language. As he walked off the mound, he just shouted, "Fuck me." That's what Logan Webb shouted. So it is 5-4 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. I don't know why Logan Webb's so angry. It's not anyone else's fault that he gave up 4 runs. It was his fault. The defense actually helped him out that inning. So it's a 1-run game, and I don't think Logan Webb's very happy right now on the Giants. I don't think he is. I've got that feeling. As Bob, yeah. Bob, you said it was going to go a full game. Bob, you can retract that statement if you want. Scott, you're going to be too happy after that inning either. I know, but, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes you see the pitcher get really angry when the defense kicks one. They can't make a catch in centre field. A ball gets away by the catcher. That's when they tend to get angry. Haven't seen that with the Giants defense today. So that's what surprised me about Logan Webb. No one else he can blame apart from himself. And Spencer needs to answer here. Last thing we want is to go down in order. Spencer, well, the last thing we want is probably what the Giants are going to deliver. As Luis Ariz, Elliot Ramos, and Bryce Eldridge are due up and dilated. It was going to be Yankees PTSD. Yeah, dilated. And Bob, I think he's going to the bullpen early. I don't think he's going to complete game anymore. I'm sorry. Bob, you know what? We're all wrong sometimes. You were wrong on that one. I thought it would go 7 innings. If I was the manager, I wouldn't even let him go 6. We will see what Tony Vitello decides to do. And Scott, it's a game now. Scott, did I think 5-1 against the Angels, it was game over? Yes, I did. Should I, being a Giants fan? Probably not, if we're being honest. As, I tell you what, it's a nice night in San Francisco. If you're whoever's in San Francisco, what's the weather like in San Francisco? And there's Brent Suter. Brent Suter, he's 1-2 with a 4.55 ERA. He's a lefty, and he's coming in to face the lefties Ariz and Eldridge. As the first pitch is a called strike, and it's 0-1. And Spencer, I think Tony Vitello will leave him in. I think he will. And Bob, the Angels play in the new pitcher. Bob, yep, a new pitcher for the Angels. And he fires a strike there. And it's 1-1. Ariz, he's 1 for 2 today with a single. Guys, I'm telling you, we may only see Ariz for one more week before he gets traded. The 1-1 pitch is fouled out of play. And it will be 1-2. Suter wearing the number 37. Ariz will take his lap around the umpire after fouling that pitch off. And this is where Luis Ariz does his best damage in a 1-2 count. As he pitched to him is a line drive foul. He did the Juan Soto, not shuffle, but the Juan Soto stance there after he fouled that ball off. And it will be 1-2. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. It is much appreciated. As there is, well, I don't know what's going on there. Ariz uses a timeout. And it will be 1-2 still. Again, I just want to thank everybody for helping us reach 200 subscribers. That did mean a lot, as that pitch is down outside. And it's 2-2. CH Man, Juan Soto shuffle. I call it his crab mating dance. CH Man, that's not a bad one. And that's... all he needs to do is that right, CH Man. As there's a line drive by Ariz to centre field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit, as Mike Trout could not make the catch. You know what? I thought for a second he was going to get there, but Ariz will have his second hit of the day, an RBI single, and that will be the first base runner in this inning. And Ken, 60 degrees, a beautiful night in the city. I'm about 35 minutes north, and it was a fantastic day. Nothing like it, but the Giants can always dampen the nice day, lol. As Ken, I don't know if you did it intentionally, but nothing like it. Like the Giants phrase, they definitely can dampen the mood. Although I feel like most fans at this point in the season, with the Giants being as bad as they are, you kind of just go for the atmosphere, the food, and the night out with the family at this point. I don't know how much the game influences fans' mood after the game. There's a foul ball by Elliot Ramos, and it's 1-1. And dilated, I thought that was a catch. Dilated. For a second, I thought it was a catch, but you could kind of tell it just wasn't cleanly caught in the glove. And that's what the giveaway was for me, as it's 1-1 to Elliot Ramos, as he will hit a high fly ball foul, and it will be 1-2. And Keisha, what's up? Keisha, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Who do you support? Are you even a baseball fan? Or welcome, and let us know whereabouts you're from. Hopefully I got your name right as well. As there is a pickup attempt. Luis Ariz is back safely, and it remains 1-2. And if you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. It's the Rise 38th multi-hit game this season. That is the third most in baseball. As that pitch is high, and it'll be 2-2. As Dilated says, yeah, replay on that one. And Ken, absolutely intentional how with a catchphrase, almost with poetic comedy from this organization. Ken, I thought so, as there's a high fly ball foul by Elliot Ramos, and it remain 2-2. And Bob, that kind of reminds me of the Rocky series when the Giants had the bases loaded, when they said it was a kid series, when they said it was. And the Giants had the bases loaded. Exodus, I'm stopping by what the actual fudge balls happened. Exodus, Logan Webb happened, as that looked like a swing and a miss there. Yes, it was. So Ramos goes down on strikes as the first base umpire pulled the trigger. And there you go. As Keisha says, I'm a sports fan, period. Just getting into baseball. You just got to like and subscribe. I'm located in Louisiana. Thanks for streaming the game. Welcome. That's great to hear. I tell you what, you may be the first female we've ever had in the chat, so welcome. And you know what? It's great to be a fan of baseball. I stream games every day. You know what? The Giants aren't very good, but people like you, people like Ken and Dilated and Bob and Exodus and Kevin and Spencer and Wilson and Scott and Juice, all you guys in the chat, you all make these streams what they are because of your amazing comments. As I said your name correctly. All right, thank God. I never want to get anyone's names correct. As Exodus, if you're still in there, you know that I got your name often wrong. As there's a high fly ball by Bryce Eldridge. Mike Trout on the warning track will make the catch for out number 2. And Pizza Squad. Sorry, Pizza Squad. Yes, you as well, Pizza Squad. I apologize. Mr. Hashtag Early Gang. And I apologize if I forgot anyone else as well. I said the people I could remember. So I apologize, Pizza Squad. And Ken, come on, Bryce, put a charge into one. Ken, that was a pretty good swing, but it just resulted in a fly on the warning track. You know as good as me, San Francisco at night. It's not easy to hit home runs. But Keisha, what is your favorite sport? I'm interested. Let me know. If you're just getting into baseball, let me know what your favorite sport is. For me, it is baseball, then American football and British football or soccer. There's a called strike, and it's 1-1 to Rafi Devers. Devers, he hit a home run in the top of the bottom of the first, and then he got intentionally walked in the third, and that led to a Casey Schmidt 3-run home run with 2 outs, and it's low, and it's 2-1. And Pizza Squad, you are the inventor of hashtag Early Gang, Pizza Squad. So I'm sorry. And hashtag Liam on time today. Pizza Squad, I tell you what, I scheduled the stream today for I think a stupid time. I think it was scheduled for way not the game time. I was an absolute twat. There's a foul ball by Devers, and it will be 2-2 still. There's a man holding up his child. The child looks like he's having a lot of fun. So it's a 2-2 count. And Bob, in the daytime, the balls travel. Exactly, Bob. As there's a pickup attempt. Arise is back safely. And the count remains 2-2. And Bob, my prediction in 4 years, England's going to win the World Cup. Bob, I would never say that. I hope they do. We'll see who their manager is. I want Pep Guardiola to be their manager as the 2-2 pitch is bouncing the dirt to Rafi Devers. And it will be a full count. And that will mean Luis Arise will be on the move. As Keisha, I love all sports, but my favorite sport is basketball, specifically men's basketball. I'm not really a fan of WNBA. I'm kind of the same. I tell you what, I do like women's sport. I like women's cricket. As there's a ground ball by Devers to the pitcher, who will underarm flip it to the first baseman, Chanel, for out number 3. We go to the top of the 6th. And Spencer, as we say, they got the shutdown inning there. And I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. Let us know who you support. If you're just a basketball fan in general, and who is your favorite NBA player as well? That's always an interesting question to ask. Also, if you're in the chat, what did you guys make of LeBron James going to the 76ers? I know we discussed it a little bit earlier, but I'd like to hear what you guys think again. And Juice, Devil thinking about a Ghirardelli hot fudge sundae. I tell you what, Juice, when I go next month, I've got to try that. As Ken, I'd love to make it to one cricket game this year. Excited for its potential. Ken, cricket, that's kind of like the English version of baseball in terms of the fans and just the sport in general. And basically, what I do when I'm not streaming these games is I'm either watching soccer or I'm either watching cricket because I love cricket. I actually today watched AFL, Australian football. That was kind of crazy, and I actually had quite a lot of fun watching it. And Pizza Squad, I hate it because I'm a Nets fan. Pizza Squad, maybe one day, Nets, Jets, you got to hope your Yankees do something in the playoffs. And Keisha, if LeBron can capitalize with the 76ers, they can be one heck of a team. He could also be the 76ers' biggest downfall. Who knows? However, I'm excited to see. Keisha, sorry, I was really hopeful he would make it to the Giants. To the Warriors, sorry. He did not. I think in terms of where best to go for a championship, I think the 76ers definitely was the right pick. Can they stay healthy? That will be the biggest thing. As Rob, what was my evening meal? Rob, I had pizza today. Friday's my cheat day, so I had pizza today. I tell you what, it was bloody good as well. I actually had a blood test done today, and I'm not great with blood tests. So I was feeling a little bit lightheaded earlier. I didn't faint, but I was feeling a little bit lightheaded. But I'm all good now. There's Jung Hoo Lee. Let's see if Logan Webb stays in the game here for the Giants. Yes, Logan Webb is staying in the game, and Kevin, I think he will eventually. And Scott, not a huge fan of LeBron, but it's about winning championships, and he will certainly help. There's a high fly ball by Vaughn Grissom. Lee going over is going to make the catch just before the warning track for route number 1. CH man, my father likes cricket. My family are a Guyanese folks. There we go. You know what? I know a lot of people don't like cricket, as I saw someone said as well about John Boy. Who was it that said about John Boy? Because I know John Boy does cover cricket, and that's always good. As I'm just trying to see who said they watched John Boy. I can't see it now. As I apologise. As there's a pitch to Wade Meckler for a strike, and it's 0-1. And is it a little bit further up? I can't see it. Whoever said cricket about John Boy and cricket, I can't see it. Probably because I'm an idiot. It was Ken. Sorry, Ken. 0-1 pitch to Wade Meckler is going to be fouled out of play. And it is 0-2. And Ken, I've got to say, John Boy, he does great. Thanks, Pizza Squad. He does great. By the way, Dylan Smith is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. He does a great job covering baseball and cricket. And I tell you what, I like his weekly randomness things. There's a weak ground ball to Adamas. Adamas will fire it. Low throw to Devers, but he's able to get it out of the dirt for out number 2. And 2 quick outs for Logan Webb, who's at 95 pitches. And Juice, LeBron is a locker room poison, especially if Mini-Me is tagging along. Juice, we'll see. I don't know this late in his career if he is. I do expect Bronny to eventually be let go and go to Philadelphia as well. As Bob, Wade Meckler is a former Giant, Bob. You are correct. There's a swing and a miss by Joe Adele, and the count is 0-1. Logan Webb, he's looking to go through 6 innings. He's at 96 pitches right now. He's gone through 5 2/3, giving up 4 earned runs. As Triple M, don't you dare talk about the future like that. All right, Triple M, are you I'm guessing you're a LeBron James fan as well. There's a ground ball foul, and the count will be 0-2. Tell you what, Triple M, I'm wearing the Sharks Macklin Celebrini jersey today. For good luck. He was the cover athlete of Madden. So I keep calling him Madden. Of the NHL game. So I'm wearing him jersey today, as Ty also wanted me to. 0-2 pitch to Joe Adele is going to be inside, and that will be a ball, and the count is 1-2. Ken, I never understood the game of cricket, but his explanation of the game was simple and easy to follow. Same with the Warehouse games when they play their version of it. Yep, Ken, there's a high fly ball to right field. Lee going back on the warning track will make the catch for out number 3. Now, he took a risk, Tony Vitello, but it worked out this time. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 5-4. And Rob, when you caught the foul ball, did it sting your hands? Rob, no, it did not. I was wearing a glove, Rob. I actually brought a glove to the ballpark, so I caught it in a glove. And I tell you what, in cricket, that's what I've grown up playing. We didn't have gloves, and actually, I'm better at catching without the glove than I am with the glove. So I was actually scared that I wasn't going to be able to catch it. Luckily, I did. Catch it. It's stuck in there, and I was pretty shocked that it was in there. When I looked in, I thought, "Woof!" As is it really Triple M? I didn't find it too bad in the UK. Actually, Triple M. Let me get something as well. You'll find this pretty cool. What it came with as well. Let me just get it here as we are going to the bottom of the 6th. And Kevin, LA has a lot of young guns, one named Bronny. Kevin, I tell you what, I think it was best as well for LeBron James to leave the Lakers. They've got Luka Doncic, they've got Austin Reeves, and they're going to go young, and I don't blame them. As Pizza, you should make tomorrow's stream public now. Pizza Squad, I don't like doing that because I like it that basically, I like to just have this stream live, so it's the top one. So when people check, they click it and they go live. As soon as the game ends, I will publish it tomorrow. I will say, I did prepare it as if the Giants won. So in my description, I put the Giants to win today because that was my prediction. We will see. As Ken, you always bring your glove. Well done. Ken, I know, I thought maybe I'm a twat because I thought maybe you're a twat for bringing a glove. But I know loads of people do it, and I decided to do it. As Triple M, Bronny is a secret weapon, the whitest player on the team. All right, Triple M, definitely. And Juice, Webb must be finished. Tell you what, Juice, if he comes out, I'd be shocked. But Triple M, let me show you what they gave me with the jersey as well. They gave me, gotta hold it up straight. They gave me the Celebrini Will Smith bobblehead, which is pretty cool. Even though I don't think it looks anything like them, as that pitch is a ball and it's 1-0. Fermin is the new pitcher for the Angels, as his pitch is another ball to Casey, and it's 2-0. If you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. Shout out to everyone that joined the channel. And hey, CH Man, shout out to him. If you have not gone and sub to his channel, please do as well. That pitch is in the dirt and it's 3-0. His name is CH Man 713, I believe. That is. And Scott, are they laying in bed? Scott, yes, they are laying in bed. It's a weird bobblehead. They are laying in bed. If you put that on there. As there's a pitch for a strike to Casey Schmidt, and the count is now 3-1. There is actually this one does go together as it's 7-1-2. CH Man, I think I may have said 7-1-3. So it's 7-1-2. As there's a called strike, and it's 3-2. Schmidt's going to challenge it here, and I tell you what, I don't like that challenge. I think that one may have been a strike. Let's see here as the ABS system. Yep, it is a strike, and it will be a full count, and the Giants lose their challenge. As Peace Squad, Liam, I have a thing for your hashtags for your streams. Put Giants versus Angels. All right, Pizza Squad, I'll try that. Thank you. In the description, I think you mean. And Triple M, that's awesome. Was that a giveaway at one of the games? It was. That pitch is fouled off and it remains 3-2. It was a giveaway, but they saved some of them. And then, because I'm in the UK, they actually sent this to my house with the jersey as well, as a nice little gift. So shout out to the Sharks as well. They are a great well-run organisation, and they will be looking to compete. As there's a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt by Casey Schmidt for out number 1 as he goes down on strikeouts. And Ken, the lore behind the bobblehead is awesome. Roommates in the road. I know, Ken. You know what? I believe I should get this right. I believe there is another one with a third bed in it. And I can't remember the guy that is going to be in it. I believe his name begins with a G. As there's a pitch to Lee, and it's outside. And Ken, I read that one. Anthony, I'll forgive it because it wasn't egregious. All right, Anthony. And Bob, who is pitching for the Angels? Fermin Bob is now pitching for the Angels. The upset behavior by Schmidt dilated. I did see that. As there's a called strike to Jung-Hoo Lee. And the count's even at 1-1. As Rob, that is sick. I would, if you could you send me a photo of that? I would love to see that. And the email, there's an email in the description if you want to send me a photo. Rob, I would love to see that. As Lee hits a weak ground ball to first base, Chanuel will step on the bag himself for out number 2. And dilated home run due after that at bat. Dilated, of all the players, I don't see Jung-Hoo Lee being the eye to hit a home run, and he didn't, as he goes down there on the ground ball. As I need to, I don't know why this guy's name's getting past my head. As yes, CH Man, yeah, thank you, Pizza Squad, for shouting out your channel. If you have not checked out CH Man's channel, please do hit that like and subscribe button. As bloody hell, what's going on with the lighting? As it's 0-1 to Willie Adames. They don't want me to have any lighting. As it's about to get light outside my room anyway. As there's a called strike at the knees in its own 2. As the sun rises up here in the UK, as it's 5 a.m, the sun sets on the west coast. It's a crazy world we live in, as the 0-2 pitch to Willie Adames is gonna be a swing and a miss at that slider down and away. And what do we always say? What pitch is Willie Adames gonna strike out on? Down and away slider, just like that for the 3rd out. So we go to the top of the 7th, 5-4 Giants. We will see if the bullpen can hold on. I believe that will be the case, as I believe Dylan Smith is coming in here. If it's not, I will let you know. But it looked like Dylan Smith was warming up. I assume Logan Webb's day is done. As CH Man, absolutely. Paul D, he's a great channel. CH Man, I did do a dual stream with Paul D for the All-Star game. He's a great dude and a great guy. And I love doing that stream. That was a great call. And we will be doing a Cardinals-Giants game, hopefully, in the future. He's a great guy. It's dilated. Dilated. It's too easy to Willie Adames. It's a breaking ball down left. You already know. Anthony. And Pete Sword says Gigantes. Anthony. This fuck looked at 2 down the middle and swings at the slider 6 inches off the plate. Anthony, that's Willie Adames for you. As let me get this right. I believe I don't know if Triple M's still in there, but was it it was Tyler Toffoli, right, Triple M? That or if anyone else knows, that was in the bed with Celebrini and Will Smith, because I believe the bet was about them all getting a goal in a game, and they all did, and then they said they would sleep together, and that's what happened. As Bob, it is Smith. All right, Bob, thank you for letting me know. So Dylan Smith is coming in the game for the Giants. And Dilated, can we get a compilation of those slider strikeouts? Dilated, no, because it would last 5 hours. So there wouldn't be enough time for me to put that all together, because it would last 5 freaking hours. And Anthony, I did read that one out. So 5-4 Giants here after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Due up for the Angels is going to be Guzman, Heineman, and Neto. Logan Webb stays done. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 runs. You'd like him to be a bit more efficient than that, but he was not today. As Bob, next year, you're going to do the Banana Ball game. Bob, we will see. I will never make a promise, Bob, but if you want me to do a Banana Ball game, I will. As there's a close pitch low, and the count is 1-0 to Heineman, the number 9 hitter. Dylan Smith, he's 0-2 this season with a 3 ERA, as that pitch is a line drive foul, and that will even the count at 1-1. It's Dilated, mic drop, and I tell you what, we'll see. Hopefully there's baseball next year. Bob, that's the deal, as there's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Bob, the plan is, if the NHL playoffs finish and baseball hasn't started by the NHL playoffs, then we will do that, Bob. As his Denzer, so it's not Heineman, it's Guzman. My apologies. As the 1-2 pitch to him is going to be a swing and a miss and a sweeper there, and that will be the first out by the strikeout, and a beautiful pitch there for out number 1. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We stream games every day. We'll be doing Sharks, Niners, Warriors, and Giants almost every day and every game. We'll also be doing every primetime NFL game. We'll be doing as much playoff basketball and baseball as we can as well. As the pitch there is low and it's 1-0. And dilated, Barry Bonds signed to the Banana Ball League for 2027. Dilated, there ain't no way Barry Bonds is in it. By the way, it is Barry Bonds' birthday, so happy birthday to Barry Bonds. There's a called strike to Heineman, a curveball at the top of the zone, and it's 1-1. Anthony, the bullpen challenge, protect a 1-run lead. Anthony, it shouldn't be called a challenge. It should just be the inevitability of them giving up the lead. And Pizza Squad, Liam, can you sing a song for me like Boom Boom Baseball? All right, Pizza Squad, I will. As the 1-1 pitch to Heineman is low, and it's 2-1. Well, Pizza Squad, it goes something like this. When Liam streams the games, it's boom, boom, baseball, high, deep, and never coming back. There you go. And the 2-1 pitch is inside, and it's 3-1. Rob, it's going to be hard to do 49ers and Sharks games if they are the same day. Rob, if they are, then I will just do 49ers games purely because there's only one of 16 or 17 now, whereas the Sharks play 82 times. That pitch is low, and that will be a 1-out walk for Dylan Smith. Although I believe the season got extended to 84 games, right? For the Sharks. So I believe it's now an 84-game season as a dilated with the Hearts. As a Bob, you can do one. All right, Bob. And you're welcome, Pizza Squad. Here we go, Spencer. I tell you what, I've got a good feeling the Giants are going to get out of this inning. As here's Zach Neto facing Dylan Smith. Neto will take a called strike, and it's 0-1. Rob, that's why I say almost every game for the Warriors and the Sharks, because there's so many of them that I probably can't do every single game. As Ed Martin, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to you. There's a pitch outside, and it's 1-1. I tell you what, I am going to have actually a little thing that appears every time someone hits the subscribe button, but I don't know what happened to it. So let me get that up, as I do want that to pop. Now it should appear on the screen. And Bob, isn't the NBA season 82 games? Yes, Bob. That pitch is down outside, and the count is 2-1. Neto, he's 1 for 2 today. He led off the game with a triple. He scored a run on a single by Nolan Chenuel, and that is how they scored their first run. The 2-1 pitch is fouled back behind home plate, and the count will be 2-2. And Rob, is it 84 games now? Rob, I believe it is 84 games now in the NHL, because I believe you play division opponents slightly more. I could be wrong about that, though, as, yeah, Bob, you are right. So, it's 2-2 to Zach Neto. Dylan Smith at 13 pitches. He is going to be in the windup. He fires that pitch. Is a swing and a miss at a high fastball, and that will be the second out. And that will bring up Mike Trout. Mike Trout, one of the best players in baseball history. Probably the best player in the 2010s. For that long time of career, you could argue maybe other players, Giants fans, maybe you want to argue Buster Posey. Madison Bumgarner maybe had the highest height of any pitcher as well. But you would say Mike Trout, one of the best players, if not the best player in the 2010s. Thank you, Rob. As there's a pitch low to Mike Trout, and it's 1-0. As Pizza Squad, if you put the hashtag Giants versus team they're playing, helps bring in more viewers. I try to help some creators get more views and subscribers. Pizza Squad, I appreciate that. As there's a pitch, and it's 1-1. I will try that for I'll try that for tomorrow, Pizza Squad. And Rob, just let me know when you found that out. It's dilated James Harden Smith. As there's a 1-1 pitch to Mike Trout. He fouls that out of play, and that will make the count 1-2. Giants 5, Angels 4. As Bob, what did Madison Bumgarner? Bob, Madison Bumgarner was aggressive. I loved his mound presence, whether he fought Max Muncy or anyone else. I tell you what, I want my pitchers to be like that. I want them to be a dickhead on the mound, but a great guy off the mound. As it is Rob, as there's a high pitch for a ball, and it's 2-2. I will admit, ice hockey is my least knowledgeable one. I still know a lot about ice hockey, but nowhere near as much as I know about other sports because I'm a bit newer. But I did see that as the 2-2 pitch to Mike Trout is a swing and a miss. So I thought I had a feeling that we would get through the inning. Dylan Smith does as he strikes out Mike Trout. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 5-4 Giants. Due up in the inning for the Giants will be Drew Gilbert, Daniel Suzak, and Luis Ariz. CH man, if you're still in there, I tell you what, if you're still in there, CH man, your 7th inning stretch graphic is way cooler than my 7th inning stretch graphic, because mine's just a load of photo of baseball stadiums. Yours is pretty cool, but we do go to the 7th inning stretch. I'll see you on the other side. Play the song, baby, as the Giants lead 5-4. As Anthony, yes, he did. All right, we are back for the bottom of the 7th inning. Drew Gilbert will be facing Kirby Yates, who was a former Dodger and he won a World Series with the Rangers, as he throws a high fastball outside, and it's 1-0. Drew Gilbert's 2 for 2 today. I tell you what, I apologize, Dilated. I did not mention sunflower seeds. Shout out to sunflower seeds as well. CH man, I know you put the cheers on the beer. All I've got is a glass of water, but cheers as well. As there's a cool strike to Gilbert, and it's 1-1. My graphics aren't as good as yours. I'm no graphic designer. I try my best though. And yeah, Pizza Squad, I apologize. Yes, take care. Hashtag early. See you, Pizza Squad, for tomorrow. If you're gone, then I apologize. I didn't say goodbye. It's the 1-1 pitch here to Drew Gilbert by Kirby Yates. Is gonna be inside, and that will make the count 2-1. As Dilated, know the song. Dilated, you want sunflower seeds on the song? I'll see what I can do. I'll put a picture of sunflower seeds on the song for you, Dilated, for tomorrow. As Scott, you were never a big fan of caramel corn. As there's a check swing by Gilbert on a high pitch, and the count's 3-1. Gilbert not been recorded out today. The Giants centre fielder. It was going to be Harrison Bader, but Harrison Bader's barely played a game. As there's a pitch called for a strike on the outside corner, and the Giants are going to use a challenge here. They've already lost one. We will see what they do with this one, as that pitch is going to be a called strike on the outside corner, and that will make the count full at 3-2. So a full count, and the Giants, they are out of challenges. Don't know if I love that challenge. Gilbert wearing very thick eye black. I mean, that eye black is insane. I don't know how he puts on so much and how he gets it off. Maybe he just goes to bed with it. As the 3-2 pitch to Gilbert is high, and that will be a lead-off walk for the Giants. Gilbert reaches for the 3rd time today. Can the Giants add on to the lead? Because you know at home they will blow it in the 8th or the 9th if it's a one-run game. even if it is to the Anaheim Angels. And Anthony, Kirby Yates in 14th season and his 8th team, the ultimate journeyman. Anthony, I tell you what, not as an ultimate journeyman as Josh Johnson in the NFL. You want to talk about the ultimate journeyman? It's Josh Johnson, dilated. I wish there was a percentage of the ball that indicates a strike/ball. I tell you what, I like that idea, dilated. I actually do think that's a good idea, as Drew Gilbert is coming out of this game here. A little bit surprising, but I believe Grant McRae, yes, Grant McRae is going to pinch run the speedy outfielder, as the pitch here to Daniel Suzak is going to be a bunt attempt as the runner goes, and he is safe as it's a called strike. So Grant McRae with a stolen base. And I tell you what, too many times this season, we've seen Grant McRae come into the game and not attempt to steal. Good to see him attempt to steal there for, the stolen base. And the Giants will have a runner in scoring position as Giants base runners, 14th consecutive successful steal attempts. That's the longest active streak in baseball. I did not have that on my Giants bingo card. They've got the most stolen base attempts in baseball without being caught. Did not see that coming, as there is a bunt by Suzak, foul, and that'll be 0-2. I love the idea by the Giants and Daniel Suzak there. Get that runner at third, 1 out. But he stuffed it up with 2 bunt attempts there. And he fouled off that one. And I don't see him bunting and an 0-2 count. If you're new to baseball, if you do bunt in an 0-2 count, that means if it goes foul, then you are out instead of it being a foul ball. We will see if he takes that risk. As Anthony, absolutely. And Bob, I think check swing is coming. Yes, Bob, you are correct. You will be able to challenge a check swing. There's a foul ball off of Daniel Suzak's bat. And the count is 0-2. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are, we're trying to get to 300 now. The goal is to try and get to 300 by the halfway point through August. You know what? The goal was to get to 200 by the end of July. I'm now setting a new goal. Can we get to 300 by the end of August? Or halfway through August, if we're being really ambitious. It's dilated. Grant was aggressive because of 0 outs. Yep, as there's a pitch low in the dirt to Suzak, and the count will be 1-2. McRae, we'll see. I don't think he'll try and steal third. He definitely has the speed to try and steal third. You could take the risk being at 1, try and steal third. I don't think you do that with no outs. Maybe if Suzak strikes out, you think about it. We will see, though, what happens here. As the 1-2 pitch to Suzak gets away from the catcher, and, well, Grant McRae, he doesn't even have to steal it. He will be giving it himself. As there is a wild pitch by the Angels. And now, Giants, you have got to get this runner in here and make it a 6-4 game. Runner at third, no outs. Suzak, the batter, a rise on deck. Elliot Ramos in the hole. And you know what, dilated as well, aggressive base running, you get rewarded. It puts pressure on the pitchers. Scott, we have got to. There's a high fly ball by Daniel Suzak to left field. This ball should be deep enough as it's caught by Wade Meckler. McRae, he is just going to jog home as the throw won't even come. 6-4 Giants. Good professional hitting by Suzak. Don't strike out, put the ball in play, and the run scores. So they add on to their lead by 1. And you know what? I like how the Giants played that inning. We will see if 2 runs will be enough. Or, hey, you can add on and try and score even more runs. It's Juice, yay. Too many times in that Royals series, they had a runner at third, and they were unable to score it with no outs. So it's good to see them score that here. As Ethan, you just grinded Duolingo. As there's a high fly ball by Luis Arias to left field. Meckler, he's got more work to do. He will make the catch before he gets to foul territory for out number 2. Ethan, welcome back. What language are you doing again? French, Ethan, or was it German? I think it may have been German. And Anthony, wild pitch, and McRae gets third. And the Giants capitalise on the 6-4 sack fly, as Spencer says. Well, the sack fly for a 6-4 lead. As Spencer, I would love to score a few more as well. As here's Elliot Ramos Ramos is going to take outside for a ball, and the count is 1-0. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. It's really appreciated. As let's try and get to 30 likes. As the 1-0 pitch to Elliot Ramos by Kirby Yates is going to be a cool strike on the outside corner, and that will even the count at 1-1. Ethan, you're doing German, but I decided to do chess. And you know what? German, it's a good language. The language I like to speak most fluent in is Spanish. I know a little bit, but I love to be able to speak fluent in it. As that pitch is in the dirt. Easy take there for Elliot Ramos, and the count will be 2-1. And Spencer, you already understand, Spencer, what to do. So it's 2-1. Gilbert, he looks happy in the Giants dugout. He's had a good day, 2 hits and a walk, as he's now standing next to their assistant coach, Jace Tingler, and their hitting coach, as there's a grabble to the third baseman, as that throw will be made, and the Giants inning is over. As we go to the top of the 8th, the Giants score 1 run in the inning. You know what? They've got a 2-run lead. They've got to get through 2 innings. We will see if they can. As Bob, I've been burned so many times. I'm not comparing it yet. And Bob, Jason Foley is pitching the 8th inning. Bob, we will see. Jason Foley just got called up last week for the Mariners series. We will see if he can deliver here and maybe add some stability to what is not a very stable Giants bullpen. And yeah, Spencer, it is the end of the 7th. 6-4 Giants. If you're just joining the stream, let me break down how this game has gone. The Angels took a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Nolan Chanuel in the top of the 1st. The Giants then responded with a 2-run home run by Rafi Devers before Casey Schmidt hit a 3-run home run to put the Giants up 5-1 after 3 innings. Then the Angels stormed back with 3 runs in the 5th to make it a 5-4 game before the Giants just now added on 1 more run in the bottom of the 7th. That's how we got to 6-4. We will see if the Giants will be able to hold on or the Angels will make a comeback. And Bob, why isn't Jason Foley our closer? Bob, probably because Jason Foley, you've got to get him pitched. You've got to get him up in the major leagues. Pitch him a few times before you just throw him into the fire. Because to me, that's a recipe for disaster. As Stuart for the Angels this inning will be Nolan Chanuel, Jorge Soler, and Vaughn Grissom. And then if they get a base runner, former Giant Wade Meckler will be due up. 6-4 Giants. The Giants have lost 5 in a row. The Angels, they just beat the Cardinals in a series. We will see who wins game 1 here. As let's see. Coming in for the Giants. Is it going to be Jason Foley, like Bob says? Pitch and change. Yes, it is Jason Foley for the Giants, as the pitch to him is a high fly ball to left field. Ramos going back. He will make the catch just before the warning track for out number 1. And a 1-pitch, 1 out for Jason Foley. Foley, he's 0-0 this season with a 0 ERA, so not giving up a run yet. What I've noticed from him in his 2 outings, a lot of high fly balls deep to the outfield. I think only a matter of time when you play in a hot stadium, that may come back to bite him. As again, we are 5 likes away from our target of 30 likes. As the pitch to Soler is a drive to right field. Lee going back. That one is going to be 1 bounce to the wall, as Lee is going to throw it to second. Soler is going to be held at first base. Jorge Soler then with a base hit, and that will bring the tying runner to the plate for the LA or Anaheim Angels, whatever you want to call them, as they have they change their names so often. And Bob KMBR 680 said before the season that Jason Foley should have never been the Giants closer. Bob, I agree with that, Bob. And I agree with what Anthony said as well about him being out for 2 years. As the pitch to Grissom here is going to be high. That one gets away by Suzak. Now the Giants are very, very lucky. That one did not hit Vaughn Grissom in the helmet. Scott, yes, this guy was just called up, actually. Funny last week in Seattle. That was when he made his first start. So the runner gets to second base for the Angels. Not a big deal, the runner being at second. It will become a big deal if the tying run gets to second base. The 1-0 pitch is a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is now even at 1-1. Grant McCray is the new center fielder for the San Francisco Giants. As Grissom, he's 0 for 3 today. Foley, he will fire the pitch. Grissom hits a high fly ball to left field. That ball is out of here, and the Giants bullpen has blown it already, as there's a 2-run home run by Vaughn Grissom, and we are tied at 6. Well, I've got to say, that was weird. Foley, he flew his arms up in the air like, what was that sort of pitch? That was a breaking ball right down the middle, and the Angels have tied it at 6. I mean, that was a terrible pitch. You can't sugarcoat it. You could not get a worse pitch than that. Right down the middle. And Vaughn Grissom, he made no mistake about that one. And Bob, that is why Jason Foley is not the closer on the Giants. Scott, he had an 8 ERA in AAA, so I'm shocked he even got the call up. He's not got the same velocity on his breaking stuff. So, 6-6 game between the Angels and the Giants, as the pitch to Wade Meckler is high, and the count is 1-0. This bullpen is so bad. As Juice, rusty poor guy. Spencer, great job. The bullpen sucks, as there's a fly ball foul by Wade Meckler, and the count is 1-1. This is stupid. As Spencer, we'll see, the bullpen may get worse at the trade deadline as well. The bullpen may, believe it or not, actually get worse at the trade deadline. Insane, good to see you. There's a ground ball, and it's fouled out of play by Wade Meckler, and it's 1-2. CH, man, you don't have to be sorry. I'm used to it with the Giants. They had the lead in all 6 games on their road trip that they just came back from, and they blew it in 5 out of 6 games, and they lost. I'm used to them blowing leads. This team, they can't close out a game. And dilated pretty much every game. There's a pitch outside, and it's 2-2. And Spencer, I don't know what this bullpen is. Insane. It was like 4-6, like 5 seconds ago. Insane. It was 5-1 Giants as well. But they have played like trash, the Logan Webb and the bullpen. And 6 runs isn't even enough. There's a swing and a miss by Wade Meckler for out number 2. And Wade Meckler, he's definitely feeling it today. He doesn't normally strike out, but he's got those nerves about playing against his old team. He wants to make a point, and he's gone over. Some players, they either will go 5 for 5. Some players, they may go over. And sadly for the Angels, Wade Meckler has gone over. As Juice, meatballs on the Oracle menu again, as that pitch is outside, and it's 1-0. This bullpen, I mean, I've never seen a worse bullpen. They cannot hang on to the lead for any game. It's unbelievable. The 1-0 pitch to Joe Adele is a called strike, and it's 1-1. And you know what? The Giants, they can't blame anyone. The pitch was right down Broadway. You can't blame anyone but yourself. You've got to execute your pitches better. What do teams do to Willy Adames? Down and away. Down and away. The Giants, they've got to start doing that here, especially their relief pitchers. That ball is found out of play, and the count will remain 1-2. Caleb Killian is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. Hopefully, he's coming in with a save situation. I don't know if he will be, though, because the Giants have blown it. As insane, I've got to say, it's embarrassing. As there's a 1-2 pitch high, and that will leave it at 2-2. Insane. If your ace has got a 5-1 lead against one of the worst teams in baseball, you've got to win that game. Every single ace would have a 5-1 lead and win that game. Whether that's Yamamoto. There's a ground ball. That one to Luis Ariz. Ariz going to fire it over to Devers for out number 3. But the Angels, they hit back with a 2-run home run by Vaughn Grissom. We go to the bottom of the 8th. My God. 6-6. And you know what? The teams may not be very good, but if you're a neutral, this is actually quite an entertaining game. It must be said. Scott, where's Logan Webb's burner account? You know what, Scott? I don't know. He normally comes in here every Logan Webb start, but he's not in here today. But no, and Insane, I like your comment. Pretty sure he's not on YouTube. If he was, you better watch out. And we better trade Webb at the deadline before his value plummets. Insane, either at the deadline or either at the end of the year. I'd definitely trade him, though. And Juice, good question, Scott. Not happy today because he gave up 4 runs. And Spencer, it is ridiculous as Insane. It's definitely not. So it is 6-6 here between the Giants and the Angels. All they want to do is get this to extra innings, so I have to stay up even later. It's already 5:30 in the morning. They'll probably play this game till 8 a.m. And then I might as well just never go to bed and stay up for tomorrow's game. As Dilated, you're entertained on your sunflower seeds and your beer. As due up for the Giants in this inning will be Bryce Eldridge, followed by Rafi Devers and Casey Schmidt. Can they respond to the 2-home run by Vaughn Grissom? As Logan Webb burner account, you're not insane, are you, Logan Webb burner account? Because that was awfully suspicious. As is it actually insane? Is that actually your burner account? As this game was rigged. Definitely not Logan Webb burner account. And Scott, maybe I actually was and Dilated with the love hearts. Let's see what Bryce Eldridge can do. You are insane. I didn't know that I'm insane, so there we go. As here's Sammy Natira Jr. He's 1-0 with a 2.45 ERA in 18 innings pitched for the Angels, looking to shut down the Giants and give the Angels a chance of winning this game. As the pitch to Bryce Eldridge is in the dirt and it's 1-0. By the way, Insane, I definitely believe you because there's just no way you would just turn in at that exact moment. As the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be a line drive along the ground. That one is going to go to the second baseman for the Angels. That was Grissom, who will fire it over to the first baseman, Shanuel, for out number 1. As, Dilated. All Insane is going to tell us next. It was him, actually, on X as well. That was Logan Webb. As here's Rafi Devers. Devers is 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run, an intentional walk, and 2 runs scored. Come on, Rafi. Now's the time to go deep again, as that pitch is low in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. Scott, Insane with the reveal, as that wasn't me. Well, why can't you speak at the same time, Insane? As there's a big swing and a miss by Rafi Devers, and the count's even at 1-1. Or as Zim would say, a swing and a miss, and it's a 1-1 count. I gotta say, CH man, you did predict a Rafi Devers home run, and he did deliver. How about 2? That pitch is low, and it will be a 2-1 count. As Juice should have kept the mystery going. Juice, probably, and Insane, not the burner law. The YouTube one is definitely me. I got you, Insane. As there's a strike to Devers, and the count is now even at 2-2. And you know what, Insane? How do I know? And CH man, more the merrier. Shout out you, CH man. And if you have not subscribed to him, please do. As there's a 3-2 pitch outside, and it'll be 2-2 pitch outside, and it'll be 3-2 to Rafi Devers. Casey Schmidt is on deck for the Giants. As the 3-2 pitch by Matera Jr. is a close pitch. We're going to get a challenge. Did that one clip the outside corner? It looked like it did to me. If it did, Devers will be down on strikeouts. As here's the replay, and that pitch is a strike 3 called. Devers goes down looking for the second out, and that'll bring up Casey Schmidt, and we will see what Casey can do here. And Insane, you're all good. I believe you. And Juice, no walk, Juice, because that pitch got overturned. So there you go. Insane, unless you want to send me a photo via my email in the description, and then I can show it on the stream. That's the only way you could prove it. Or if you want to send me a photo on X, As here's Casey Schmidt. Schmidt's 1 for 3 today with a 3-run home run. He takes low, and the count is 1-0. Schmidt, he is an aggressive hitter. He made them pay for intentionally walking Rafi Devers. We will see if he can make them pay here, as there's a close pitch called low, and that will be 2-0. And Dilated, that's a horrible call. Dilated, what's a horrible call? I don't get it. Let me know. So 2-0 to Casey Schmidt. As I know Dilated, I've got a very interesting point, as there's a foul ball by Schmidt, and it's 2-1. I don't want to get too cricket-based, but after the stream, if you stick around, Dilated, I want to kind of explain something about the strike zone and about that being a called strike. And Insane, the Rockies are very close to us. Insane, we got to win, baby. We have got to win. As Scott, yes. There's a ground ball by Schmidt to the shortstop, Neto. Neto will pick it up, fire it over to Nolan Chanuel for out number 3. So the Giants go down in order. We go to the top of the 9th. It is a 6-6 game in San Francisco. Yet again, if you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. And if one of the mods could put the Discord in the chat as well. If you'd like to join the Discord, we do talk in between streams. Not always a lot, but when there's some breaking news, we do mention it. It's Armand. What's up, Armand? What's happened to your profile pic? What have you changed it to? I can barely see it, Armand. But how are you doing? The Mets, they lost again today to the Red Sox. The Red Sox are on fire. Armand, I picked the Red Sox to make out the AL, so they've definitely decided to embarrass me a little bit less. Let's see if the Giants don't embarrass us anymore, as they are tied with the Angels 6-6. They did have a 5-1 lead, as it's me as a Dr. Doom. Oh, really? That's cool, Armand. By the way, tell you what, football season can't come soon enough. And Robert Rothberg, how you doing, Robert Rothberg? Posey must get reliable relievers. Enough is enough. Robert, I know you from Giant Sports Live, Robert Rothberg. Shout out to you. Good to see you in the chat. I have been on there, so you may or may not recognize me, Robert Rothberg, but good to see you. By the way, if you have not checked out Giant Sports Live, definitely do. They are a great channel, but good to see you in the chat. Mets lost to the it was the Dodgers. My bad. I'm an idiot, not the Red Sox. The Red Sox playing the Blue Jays. My bad, Armand. And Scott, Mets are melting as usual. I think that's what I was meant to say. As a Spencer, not improving the pen. Yep, Robert, you even you would admit the pen's got to improve. The Giants were up 5-1. They blown this game. They were also up 6-4. The Angels hit a 2-run home run in the top of the 8th. We'll see who wins this 9th inning, or will we go to extras? As Anthony, I completely agree with that statement. As, oh my God, Mr. Bull City is coming into the game. If you're an Angels fan, get excited, get hyped, because this could be bad for the Giants. As there's a called strike, and it's 0-1. Now, I will say, Eric Miller, he's been looking a lot better recently, but still, I don't trust him. As Juice, you always say that. As Insane, you already know. And Robert, as there's a high pitch outside, and it's 1-1. Robert, I predicted the Giants to win 74 games. That was my prediction. And yes, Spencer, can you post a link, please, for what Armand wants? I believe that's a Discord, Armand. As there's a called strike. And we're going to get a challenge here by the Angels. I believe that one was a strike, though. The Giants are out of challenges. The Angels have both their challenges remaining. Let's see here, as that 1-2 pitch did clip the zone, and it will remain 1-2. And Goobertown, what's up, Goobertown? Goobertown, all I would say is, what do you think you missed? The Giants were winning 5-1 and 6-4. As Alex, what's up, Alex? Good to see you, Alex. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes, as that pitch is low and it's 2-2. It is a great game. I've got to admit, even though I'm a Giants fan, it is a great game for the neutral. Alex, let us know where you're listening from and who do you support. As if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Anthony, actually, is he finally rounding into pre-injury form? There's a ball in the dirt and it's 3-2. Anthony, maybe we speak about that after the inning. As Insane, you know what? It means they're on the same level, Insane. That's what I can say to that. It means these two teams are even. As Spencer, big shout out to you. Thank you for doing that. As there's a foul ball down the third base line. The Giants ball dude, of course, did not get it, but he will go and run over and get it now. Scott, Robert, if you can get great value for Webb, you must trade him. As Armand, thank you for following on Twitch. This is the first stream I've had on Twitch, so I appreciate it. As there's a foul ball, and the count remains 3-2. I am streaming live on Twitch, but I don't even know if it's working. I've not actually checked. It is my first day ever streaming on Twitch, so I don't know if it's working. It's insane. Remember when Bob said Congo was going to crush England? That was funny. Insane. They almost did beat England, though, as there's a foul ball, and the count remains 3-2. I'm telling you, Eric freaking Bull City Miller is going to walk off. Walk Guzman here, the leadoff hitter. Yeah, thank you, Armand. And in Scott, Robert, if you can get great value for Webb, you must trade him. As Robert, I would trade Logan Webb. Yeah, there we go, everybody. It's a leadoff walk. I'm telling you, Armand, I appreciate it. I absolutely tell you, there's a reason we have this graphic for Eric Miller, because the dude can't stop throwing balls. That's why we call him Mr. Bull City. And there's 4 balls there and a walk to the number 8 hitter. Here's Tyler Heineman, who tripled and scored a run. And where's Bull City? Goobert Town. I mean, it's so bad as there's a bunt attempt, and this is a good bunt, and Suzak will only have a play at first base. So that will be out at first as the runner gets to second, and the Angels have a runner in scoring position. As Robert, people must remember, Webb is only 29 years old, and in his prime. Robert, my feeling about Logan Webb is that just because he's a free agent after next year, or after 2028, do you think the Giants win the World Series in 2028? I don't. That's why I trade him. Or your other option is you extend him. I would rather you trade him, but you can extend him. The one thing you can't do is nothing. And dilated, now he throws to first. Dilated, I know. In Kansas City, he threw over to second. That was stupid. As there's a called strike to Zach Neto, and the count is 0-1. Insane. Bull Sack City threw him 3 balls before that pitch on the 3-2 count, and he swung at all of them and still walked. It's Eric Miller for you, Insane. It's Eric Miller. If I was in the batter's box, I wouldn't swing at a thing. As there is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Eric Miller wearing number 68. That's probably the amount of walks he's going to give up this year. And he missed half the year with injury. As I apologise, my voice was going there. And so no Mish, thank you for subscribing, TJ. I just saw that, so shout out to you. As the pitch here is going to be a swing and a miss, and the ball gets away by Suzak, so he will have a play to throw it over to Devers, which he does for out number 2. The runner will stay at second, so 2 down here. Suzak, he's had a very good defensive game today. He's made the plays that have been needed to make. He's thrown the runner out, caught stealing. Got to give him credit. It's Ty. Welcome back, Ty. I tell you what, I did put the Sharks jersey on. It was looking good, Ty, like it was bringing luck. And then out of nowhere, the Angels came back late. So we will see as they're going to intentionally walk Mike Trout. And I can't say I disagree with the decision to intentionally walk Mike Trout. As Ty, we were up 5-1. Logan Webb then gave up 3 runs. As there's a pitch down outside, and it's 1-1 to Nolan Chanuel, the left-hander. So we've got a lefty-lefty matchup here. Yep, and then Ty, we were up 6-4 in the 8th. And Jason Foley gave up a 2-run home run. As I would say, Robert, I would say probably Willie Adames out of all of those players. As the 1-0 pitch is a line drive. That one is going to be caught by Casey Schmidt for out number 3. So we go to the top of the, we go to the bottom of the 9th. 6-6. Can the Giants walk it off here against the Angels? You know what? If the Giants do walk it off, I would love to get all, yes, and all excited. But when the team is 18 games under, I'm not going to get too carried away if they do hit a walk-off. I'll enjoy it, but I'm not going to be doing anything like that Bryce Eldridge walk-off Grand Slam when my mic got over-modulated, which was kind of crazy. And Armand, Spencer, it did not, but let me try on my laptop since now I'm on mobile. As let's win this game, Spencer. Ty, you genuinely hate this team. This is why I stopped doing it on Twitter. Ty, I don't blame you. Enjoy your Friday evening, right, Ty? Now, to me, I enjoy it because I get to talk to all of you guys, and it's a ton of fun. But if I just had to sit here and watch Giants baseball by itself, it's not great. And Ty, also, if you're still in there, Ty, I thought you may want to see this Sharks bobblehead that I got there, Ty. The one with Celebrini and Will Smith in the bed. They sent me that with the Immaculate Celebrini jersey. As Robert Webb gave up 4 runs, and Spencer said, that is not a good outing, Robert, especially for your called ace. My belief is, if you're beating the Angels 5-1 and your ace is on the mound, you should never lose that game. That's my personal belief. Insane. Why are they in bed? Insane. I believe the bet was it was 3 of them with Tyler Toffoli, and the bet was if they all scored in a game, or it was either if they all scored or Tyler Toffoli assisted them, they would all sleep in a bed in the same hotel room, and that's why they're in a bed. It's a pretty funny moment. As Rob, I'm never doing that. I'm not a person like that. As Robert, you want Ken, you want the rally caps on? All right, Ken. As Ryan Zefirjan is the pitcher here for the Angels. And great, that's a nice and easy name to say here. Ryan Zefirjan. And Robert, are you putting all the blame on Vitello? The players should be held accountable. Robert, no, I'm not putting all the blame on Vitello. I think from the front office to the manager and the players, they should all be held accountable. As don't let Drew Gilbert hear that. As that pitch is down inside, and it's 1-0. As I appreciate Rachel Elizabeth for subscribing as well. Shout out to you. Welcome to the Jolly Good Take community. As the 1-0 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee is a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count is even at 1-1. As DZ Central. Hey man, do you remember me? I had a bet on Jung-Hoo Lee back in the day. I do actually remember you, DZ Central, as there's a foul ball, and it's 1-2. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? Now I need it to go to extra innings for $85. I feel like you should be pretty good, as it's 1-2 here to Jung-Hoo Lee, because the Giants, they're probably not going to walk it off. And if they get to extra innings, I would pick the Angels as, oh my Lanta. That is probably one of the worst pitches I have ever seen. That was so high and outside. That was crazy. And so it'll be 2-2. I also remember Arctic Monkey is in there as well. You guys had kind of a similar logo, so I remembered you both. There's the ground ball up the middle to Zach Neto. Neto will fire it over to Nolan Chan-Noel for out number 1 and 1 down. And Rob, 57 watching. Let's up those likes. Yes, if you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We stream games every day. I appreciate you, Rob. My like is always 30 likes, so if we could get to 30, that'd be much appreciated. And Robert, who is your all-time Giant favorite everyday player and pitcher? Robert, I'm not even going to think twice on the pitcher. It's Madison Bumgarner, and that's because it's my earliest memory, as the pitch to Willie Adames is 1-0. Although, Robert, I would give a special shout-out to Kevin Gaussman. He's my current favorite active pitcher in all of baseball. As for a position player, you know what? Forget about him as a GM. I got to go Buster Posey. There's a cool strike, and it's 1-1. Robert, obviously, I'm a bit younger, so I don't remember, Will Clark and Barry Bonds and all of those. So I apologize, Robert Rothberg. But they who I go for is that pitch is low, and it's 2-1 to Willie Adames. There's Hunter Pence and his son in the crowd, standing up, trying to cheer the Giants on. Hey, that is cool to see. As Insane, you can go and do one, Insane. As there's a cool strike to Willie Adames, and the count is now even at 2-2. As Armand, what link does not work, Armand? Let me know. As I can put the link in myself if it doesn't work. There's a high fly ball by Willie Adamas. That one is going to be caught by Mike Trout for out number 2. And the Giants are down to their final out before we go to extras. As yeah, Armand, I'm gonna I'll put the link in. Armand, myself. So apologies, that does not work. As we are 1 like away from 30. If you could hit that, that would be much appreciated. And hit that subscribe button. DZ Central, thank you, Mike Trout. Yeah, Mike Trout. Let's see if he can make another play here. Or Grant McRae, or as some people like to call him, Grant McKay, can walk it off as it's 1-0. Grant McRae batted .237 with a AAA team. Not great, to be honest. As there's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And ban that like the button. Dizzy Central, I appreciate you, mate. I mean, welcome back. Good to see you in the chat again. As Insane, I liked Hunter Pence, the player, but not Hunter Pence, the broadcaster. Needs to just stop broadcasting. As I dilated, don't get me started. As there's a high pitch, and the count is 2-1. And Insane, Hunter and Fleming are brutal. I tell you who my favourite guy is, Harvey Lopez. I am a big Harvey Lopez fan. As there's a line drive to right field. That was hit hard, but foul as it's off the brick wall. And there's one old man desperate for that foul ball. And he got it, so well done to him. As I'm just looking here. Where do I don't even know where I copy the link from. The 2-2 pitch to Grant McRae is grounded foul, and it remains 2-2. Yeah, Gilbert Town, I mean, it's a pretty good nickname, Grant McKay. And Rob, you would have loved Barry Bonds doing a show like this back then. Would have been amazing. Rob, I know, I feel like I miss the best player in baseball history, I feel like. So it is sad, but hey, you know what? I'm happy I'm alive for Shohei Ohtani, even if he is a Dodger. Now, feel free to put the hate on me, but it's still pretty cool. As that pitch is outside and it'll be a full count. You do not want to walk Grant McRae. That would be a big mistake. As we are going to get a mound visit here. And they're probably discussing stuff like, hey, don't walk this guy. There's the tarps off crowd in San Francisco. They are looking pretty happy. As, let me see here. Can I get a link here? All right, Armand, I'm just about to paste this in the chat. Let me know if it takes you to the right page. As there's a check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. And what a stupid challenge by the Angels. That was a stupid challenge by the Angels. That pitch wasn't even close. This may go down as the worst challenge. I mean, that was awful. So it's a 2-out walk for Grant McRae. Armand, let me know if that takes you to the right place. I have no idea if that's going to take you to the right place. So you've got to let Grant McRae go. And I tell you 2 reasons you should let Grant McRae go. One, if he gets caught stolen, then he will be the leadoff runner for the bottom of the 10th, which is good. If he steals the base, you've got a runner in scoring position. It's a win-win either way, as Drew Kavanagh is going to pinch hit here for Daniel Suzak. As they're Insane, they might as well challenge because you get an extra challenge in extras. Insane, I agree with that take, but that pitch was so far inside that you were never going to win it. So that's that would be my one pushback. What happens if this at-bat, you need that challenge? It's Gilbert Town. I'll go tarps off if the Giants walk it off to get down to 17 under. Gilbert Town, that means you're the exact type of guy that would be part of that crowd. I can't do it 17 games under. Next year or the year after, if they make the playoffs, I will, but I can't do it now. There's going to be a pick-up attempt. McRae is back safely as the ball gets away, and McRae is going to get to second base, as that is a wild throw by the pitcher, and the Giants will have a runner in scoring position. 2 outs as Grant McRae is fired up. He's telling the crowd, he's telling the players, get into this game. As Armand, it's not bringing me to your page, it brings me to my DMs. Armand, Do you have an email? And I'll try and email you the actual link, Armand, in a little bit afterwards, after the stream, because I can't do it right now. If you do, Armand, I'll email you. As yep, insane. Grant McRae 2 as Rob. You know what? He ran because he was forced to run. So Vitello keeps his job for now. That pitch is outside, and it's 1-0. Goobertown, I agree. And you know what? I don't even think it's a bad thing if he got out, because he'd be leading off the inning as the base runner in the bottom of the 10th. As insane. It's a good. That pitch is fouled out of play by Drew Kavanagh, and the count will be even at 1-1. McRae there on the move. He'll head back to first base. Knights, no way Sharks. Knights, welcome. Yes, I'll be doing almost every Sharks game on the season. Macklin Celebrini jersey there, as that pitch is fouled out of play, and the count remains 1-2. Welcome to the stream, Knights, as well. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the Jolly Good Take family, as you said, Central. Dude, if he gets a hit, I lose, and if he doesn't, I win. It's crazy, DAZN. They've got you on the nice edge. Spencer Armand is linked to the Discord work. No, Spencer did not, as there is a strike free to Drew Kavanagh. DAZN Central, you won your money as we go to extra innings here. It is a 6-6 game. Due up for the Angels in the inning will be Jorge Soler, Vaughn Grissom, and Wade Meckler. Oh my God. 2 former Giants are due up. You could not write this any worse for the Giants. I tell you what, if one of these does some damage, it is going to be embarrassing. As I appreciate that as well. By the way, Knights. By the way, if I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. I always say if I pronounce anyone's name wrong, I apologize. It's actually Knights, by the way. You joined at a good time as well, because today I was showing off. My bobblehead that I got with my jersey, and obviously that's a really famous bobblehead if you're a Sharks fan, with the Will Smith and Celebrini in the bed. Although I don't have the other half of the bobblehead, as Rob, it is nice to see a lot of regulars across YouTube in here. We've built an amazing community, and it's growing, and it's great to see so many people in the chat. As that's my guy, Knights. You've got that too. And Ty Macklin, my goat. He was the cover of NHL, and that's pretty exciting. Bob, 49ers win the Super Bowl. We'll see, Bob. And Scott, I agree. The Sharks are the future for the Bay Area, Scott. Completely agree. As DAZN Central, 3 6-leggers today, baby. You know what, DAZN Central? You know what happened? You put your bet in the chat, which means it brings you good luck as well. And Juice, extras tonight for the lucky fans and concessionaries. The girls will have to wait for the garlic fries. Flem will be done his rally wig, and Pence will twist up another bone. Juice, I love how you have these messages prepared for the end of the 7th inning every time. As Ty, Caleb, I get your team losses, Killian. It used to be Caleb Killer Killian. Now it's Caleb We Always Lose Killian. As you're all good, DAZN Central. It's not me doing anything at the end of the day. You actually know what you're doing. As Scott... It's definitely a different bobblehead, that's for sure. And Rob, I'm happy for you, Liam. You work hard at this. Rob, I appreciate it. I know it is 6 a.m. here in the UK. I do want to give a shout out, though, to Giant Sports Live, because they did provide me with an amazing platform and allow me to go on their show as well. So shout out to them. As the pitch to Jorge Soler almost hits him. Great start to extra innings. That's almost hit Jorge Soler, and it's 1-0. Drew Kavanagh is the catcher. It's Robert, would you believe it's almost 1 a.m.? Robert, I would not, because it's 6 a.m. and New York or the East Coast, it's 5 hours behind me. So no, I would not believe, I do believe you, Rob, as the 1-0 pitch is down outside, and it's 2-0. Ty, the Giants are signing him to be the new closer. Ty, maybe my 50-mile-an-hour meatballs, maybe I get one out, Ty, but definitely not. Can't do any worse, though, right? As the 2-0 pitch to Jorge Soler. Come on, Killian. It's a big swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. Insane. Zim does love Caleb Killian. You are right. Right now, Zim's in Vegas gambling, though. So, would you rather gamble in Vegas Probably there. As that was a weird thing. As swung at ball 4. Holy crap! It's Liam. There's a called strike, and it's 2-2. Swung at ball 4. Welcome. It's always weird when someone knows my name. So, swing at ball 4. How do you know me? But also, who do you support and where are you from? As Sam. Oh yeah, it's my favorite extra inning runner. Second rule, yay. Sam, you brought it up earlier, and now it's funny that it's actually happened. As there's a big strikeout for Caleb Killer Killian as Jorge Soler goes down swinging at a high fastball for out number 1. And Ty, bang, as swung at ball 4. I know you from Giant Sports Live. Swung at ball 4. It's funny. I was just shouting them up saying, thank you for giving me the platform. And good to see you, Swung at ball 4. And I am going to a game with them, so I will be vlogging those games that I go to them with as well. So stay tuned for those vlogs, as there's a called strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Swung at ball 4. You will recognise a few people in here that also are on Giant Sports Talk Live. As Goober Town, that curveball is so garbage. Goober Town, let's hope he doesn't hang one over the middle of the plate. As DAZN Central, you went to the casino as well. In Vegas, as the 0-1 pitch here to Vaughn Grissom is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And Robert, how many years have you been a Giants fan? Robert, my earliest memory is 2014. So that would be my answer. Since I properly started watching 2019. As DAZN, if a rise walks, it doesn't hit actually. Oh, really? We'll see. As there's a foul ball and the count remains 0-2. DAZN Central. I keep wanting to say DAZN because that's the bloody I know it's DAZN, but I keep saying DAZN because that's the company, isn't it? And I'm an idiot. Sam, what can I say? I bring it up and it happens. It's funny how life works like that, Sam. I always think like that as well. The 0-2 pitch here from Caleb Killian is a ground ball. This one is going to be a fair ball as Schmidt has got a tough play as his throw is going to be not in time as the runner is safe. But it will be runners at first and second, and we are going to have a little bit of an injury delay maybe because Vaughn Grissom looks like he's in a little bit of pain. Tell you what, not much Schmidt or Devers could have done there. That was just too softly hit. We will see if I would think Vaughn Grissom's definitely getting taken out of this game. I could be wrong, but I think he definitely will be. As insane. What it does do is it sets up the double play. What it doesn't do is mean that if they get a double or something in the gap, instead of being 1 run, it could be 2. And when it's 2 runs, it makes it a whole lot harder. Spencer, this isn't good. We'll see if Vaughn Grissom is okay. Juice trouble. You guys need to relax. I'm feeling quite positive today, but that's just me. As Spencer, we need a double play. Thing with Caleb Killian is he's not a double play guy. He's more of a fly ball, pop-up, strikeout guy. We'll see, though, as insane, exactly insane. But no, good to see you in the chat as well, everybody that's followed me over from Giant Sports Talk Live. Pretty amazing, and what a small world we live in. So welcome, Swing at Ball 4. How are you? And how's your day going? And have a good weekend as well. And that goes to everyone in the chat. Enjoy your weekend when it does come. There's a swing and a miss by Wade Meckler and its own one. Who else doesn't like it because it's Wade Meckler? Kind of makes me slightly nervous that it's Wade Meckler. As the 0-1 pitch by Caleb Killian to Meckler is gonna be the windup. The pitch is a curveball, bounced in the dirt, and the count is back even at 1-1. Swung at ball 4. Sky Sports need to hire Liam and Insane to broadcast the MLB games. It would be like Peter Drury and John Champion. Swung at ball 4. I'm impressed you even know Sky Sports for 1, and then you can name Peter Drury and John Chapman. To be honest, Insane, the only time I've heard Insane's voice is it's like an AI voice. So he can be my AI co-commentator. As Ty, that's all good, as there's a foul ball, and it's 1-2. Look, I would love to be a British commentator doing the MLB. It's my biggest passion. I would love to get out there, but I'm happy doing this for now. But if they do want to offer me anything, I would more than happily snatch it up. It's Goober Town. Liam, what's your sleep schedule looking like these days? Goober Town, don't ask. There's a high fly ball by Wade Meckler. This one to right centre field. This is going to be caught by Grant McRae, who is going to fire it a long throw to third as the runner is going to be out. What a play by Grant McRae to end the inning. He is pumped. Oh my goodness, double play. 8-5 double play. Grant McRae with the throw. Surely the Angels are going to challenge, but oh my God, that is one of the plays of the year. I thought he had no chance there of making that throw. We will see if they review it. My God, great tag by Schmidt. Whew, that was amazing. What a play by Grant McRae. The throw arrived in time. Schmidt, he caught it. Yep, that is a perfect throw and a perfect tag. And the inning is over. I tell you what, the Giants, they better win it now, because that is a play deserving of a win. As I tell you, don't run on Grant McRae. That's my goat, says Ty. I tell you what, if you can't watch the game, definitely check that back out on the highlights. That was insane. And Isabel, I actually welcome Isabel. I do know you because I've seen you go on the show before, and we've actually been in the green room together, Isabel. So welcome. I do remember you, Isabel. So welcome. How are you? Any fans welcome. Some people, they may be more offended than Dodgers fans, but any fans welcome. As Swung before, that was a great play. And I'm getting my graphic all kind of wrong here. Should be a runner at second. Should be 2 outs. And you know what? It's great to see that the YouTube algorithm is actually sharing my video with people that watch Eric and Glenn and Lou, because they are great. And shout out to them, because I do listen to them after every game as well. As Alex, if the Giants win, I'll subscribe, I promise. All right, Alex, that's a bet, because the Giants, they've got to win now, as there's not 2 outs. And, you know, the Angels wish there's 2 outs. There's no outs. As Anthony put wide tag up to begin with. Anthony, I don't get it. I think me and you agree. No outs, you take the risk. 1 out, you don't take the risk. Because when there's 2 outs, then the value of being at third compared to second, it's only a wild pitch, really. Unless you've got Wilmer Flores at second base and a base hit may not score him. That's really the only difference. As Armand, those gents are awesome. Exactly, Armand. And they let me go on the show as well. And Isabel, listen to you when you come on. Thank you, I'm good. Hey, shout out to you. We will be live for the Giants Dodgers as well in September, when the 2 teams do finally meet. And Scott, heading out, folks. Good night all. Scott, I appreciate you for championing through it to 1 a.m., Scott. It's getting late, I know. As Chase Silseth will be the pitcher for the Angels. He's 3-1 with a 2.89 ERA in 37 innings pitched. We will see if he can get the Angels into the 11th. The Giants trying to walk it off for, I believe, the 3rd time today. Oh my God. Hunter Pence has got his tarps off in the crowd. I can't believe it. Hunter Pence and his son have got their tarps off in the crowd. What's going on? Is Rob? Yes, thank you, Rob. Hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. I can't believe it. What's going on? Hunter Pence and his son have got their tarps off in the crowd. Of course Hunter Pence has. As Bob Doolittle won't lay down the bunt. You've got to bunt. I would bunt here. I think if you don't bunt, that's just the wrong play. Rise is a good bunter as well. So I expect him to bunt. As Yo Soy Domingo Ayala. Now we need Shadow to sing to Liam when Giants win. It would be like singing Wonderwall by Oasis after a win. Yo Soy Domingo Ayala. Welcome. I've not seen you before. But I'm guessing you know Shadow and you know me. So you must be from Giants Walks Talk Live. I tell you what. Wonderwall is one of my favourite songs. Where do I want Shadow singing that to me? Shadow, are you a good singer? You also say you're playing Chelsea versus Brentford, as here is Luisa Rise, and Chelsea's winning 1-0 versus Brentford. I'm in the 47th minute. Shadow, get Brentford to score more goals, as there's a cool strike to Luisa Rise, and it's 0-1. Bryce Langford, welcome. Shout out to you. Who do you support and where you're from? Let us know, Bryce Langford. I love your name because my favourite player is Bryce Eldridge. As Ty, why no bunt? I would take my chances, as there is a weak ramble, and that one is going to be a base hit. As what is the runner doing there? And Drew Kavanagh, he will slide to second base. It'll be runners at the corners, no out. So the Giants, it did go their way. But, it's Jesus Rodriguez, the pinch runner now in the game. He went all the way back to second base, but he still made it over to third in time. If the Giants don't somehow walk it off from now, they'll never win. As Ty, lift small, don't bunt the ball. Ty, looks like you were right on this one. As Armand, okay, Armand, I'm not going to read that one out loud. I'm not going to read out the swear word, but it is a good song, Armand. As if you don't know that's an Oasis song, then it probably sounds a little bit weird. As insane. If I'm the Angels, I'm intentionally walking Ramos. Yep, I would walk the bases so you get the force out at home. As that pitch almost hit Ramos, and the runner is going to steal second arise. Although, I think they'll call that a defensive indifference. So runners at second and third for the Giants. Luis Rise, the second base runner. Jesus Rodriguez, the third base runner, as Ramos hits a ground ball, and this one is going to not get the run in as the throw goes over to first for out number 1, and an unproductive out by Elliot Ramos as he drilled that one straight back at the pitcher. And I'm telling you, now I would definitely walk the guy here, Bryce Eldridge, to set up a double play that would end the inning. We will see what they do. I mean, they already intentionally walked Rafi Devers, and that cost them. We will see. Scuba Town, Ramos is a bum. And Ken, send us home happy, Bryce. Tell you what, Bryce just joined in the chat. Let's see if Bryce here can win the Giants the game. He is my favourite player. Spencer, if we don't score here, I swear to God. Spencer, I'd say 50-50 with this Giants team. As he pitched to Bryce Eldridge is a called strike at the top of the zone with a four-seam fastball at 96 miles an hour. And the count is 0-1. Ty, Devers is on deck, but Devers is slow, Ty, right? So, I mean, I think Bryce Eldridge is just as good as Rafi Devers. So it's pick your poison as the 0-1 pitch is going to be low and in the dirt. And that will even it at 1-1. Hey, thanks, everyone, for 220 subscribers as well. We've gained 17 subscribers today. So shout out to everyone that hit that subscribe button. I do much appreciate it. Good to see so many people as well from Giant Sports Talk Live. If you don't know who they are, if you like the Giants, you want a post-game show, definitely go and check them out. As the 1-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is in the dirt, and the count is 2-1. Spencer, I'm positive. I think we're going to walk it off, but you do truly never know with the San Francisco Giants. It's kind of a crazy season, and nothing would shock me. As a 2-1 pitch then to Bryce Eldridge by Silseth is going to be a cool strike at the knees, and it will even it at 2-2. Why is Bryce not putting the bat off his shoulder? Come on, Bryce. Swing at a ball. Well, I mean, don't swing at a pitch. Don't swing at a ball. Swing at a pitch. Definitely don't swing at a ball. As the 2-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be fouled out of play, and the count will remain 2-2. And strikeout here, and I will be a little bit mad. Even though the Giants, I shouldn't get mad at the Giants. But that Grant McRae play deserves to win the game. Don't let us down, Bryce. Tarps off crowd, Hunter Pence included. The pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be outside, and it's a full count. If you're just joining us, it's a 6-6 game between the Angels and the Giants. The Giants, they led 5-1 thanks to home runs by Devers and Schmidt. But the Angels came, saw him back, made it 5-4. Hit a 2-run home run in the top of the 8th to make it 6-6. And that is how we're here. As the 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a ground ball foul. And it remains 3-2. And surely, by the way, this must be the final game left going on in baseball. We will see what can happen. Don't go to 15 innings, and then otherwise I'll be staying up till 9 a.m. As the 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be inside, and that will be a walk. If you're the Angels, it's not a terrible thing because it does set out a force out at home and a double play. We will see. Devers, if Devers somehow doesn't get it done, they'll lose the... I will lose my crap. The dude makes 40k every plate appearance. As we are getting a mound visit here by the Angels as they are going to discuss the plan. We'll see if the Giants will go off. Ty, is the Sharks jersey going to bring any good luck? And Shardo, Giants win on the 3-run home run by Bryce Eldridge. Shardo, what's even better than a 3-run home run? Grand Slam. Which ever since everyone was saying the Giants lead the league in Grand Slams. Have they even had one Grand Slam? And insane. Devers, I will give you a Big Mac. Insane. That's definitely won it now. Devers is definitely going to win the game. If you said a Big Mac, there's a Big Mac waiting at home plate for after you've hit the ball. I almost guarantee then that he's going to win the game. As if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. 89 of you in the chat. Our record is 90, but if we can get to 40 likes, we've never got to 40 likes before. And swing at Bull 4, insane. You need to take Liam to In-N-Out when he comes to the States. I tell you what, I would love to try In-N-Out. And Bay Area, like, come on. As Devers will take a cool strike down the middle, and it's 0-1. You know what? These two teams may not be very good, but they are providing a very, very entertaining game here on this Friday night. Devers then behind 0-1. This is why you paid the big bucks. 0-1 count. Silseth at 13 pitches. Devers 1 for 3 today with a 2-run home run. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be a high fly ball to left field. That one is going to be plenty deep enough as it gets down over the wall for a ground rule double. The Giants will win this game 7-6 as Devers walks it off. The Giants win. The Giants win. And they snap their 5-game losing streak as the top-off crowd goes crazy. Tom, there we go. And we hit 40 likes. Shout out everyone in the chat. Ty, you are correct. The Giants win in their orange jerseys. You know what? I won't do tarps off. But what I will do tarps off maybe in the future, but not for a team this bad. I will wave the orange jersey since I've got it for the Friday night orange. The Giants walk it off in extras. They actually win an extra inning game. It's unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. They actually win an extra inning game. Hey, the Giants win 8-6, sorry, not 7-6. 8-6. Ison, what's up? My bad there. I didn't actually know the rule on that play. I was thinking, because it's a ground rule double, does that automatically score 2 runs? As Ty, I have to take off the jersey because then eventually I will lose and then it'll become no longer lucky. But no, guys, you've been amazing today. This has probably been one of our best streams yet. So many people have joined the chat. This is our record like tally and we gained 20 subscribers today. So shout out to everyone. If you're still watching and you haven't hit that subscribe and like button, please do, as we're on a funny number. We're on 222s, double, or a third of the Giants advocate. As Anthony, didn't they win one in Washington? Anthony, I believe they did. And Juice, good to get back in the win column. Shaka, everyone. Take care of yourselves and each other. Juice, yes, Shaka. Insane. Devers, you need to go on a diet. Anyways, so I hope you understand why I'm not giving you a Big Mac. Insane. As soon as you said the Big Mac, I definitely knew it was going to work. But good to see so many of you guys in the chat. I know this was a late one as well. Swing at Bull 4. The final time this game finished was 6:18 a.m. Just over 3 hours. But shout out. Insane. Good to see you at the end as well, Insane. You know what? All I want is fun baseball games when the Giants are bad, and this was a very fun baseball game. More of these, please. We'll be live tomorrow at 12:55. No, let me get the maths correct. Yes, 12:55 on the West Coast. 3:55 is Tom. See you, Tom. Good to see you as well, Tom. Ice and get my rest. Yes. It'll be 3:55 Central, 4:55 on the East Coast. It'll be 8:55 here in the UK. But insane. We did it. This is for you, San Francisco. We brought home 17. Insane, honestly. Hey, if you want to check out Giant Sports Talk Live as well, please do. It's not Meebs. If you're in there, shout out for subscribing. I just saw the notification. But Ty, Insane, Spencer, Ison, Tom, Swung at Bull 4, Anthony, Juice, Ty, Dalton rushing as well. Good to see you. Bob, Ken, Goobertown, Pizza Squad, DZ Central, everyone that chatted today. Isabella, if she's still in there as well. And if I missed anyone, I do apologize. Goobertown, if I didn't shout you out. Wilson, Shardole, Bryce, if you're in there, Bryce as well. Shout out to you, Bryce. Rob, shout out to Rob as well. Hey, Dilated, I'm sleepy as heck. Dilated. That's what beer and sunflower seeds do to you. As Just Minx, sorry, the game is over. I should put final. Sorry, Just Minx. The game's over. Giants win 8-6. I apologize if you are just joining. It's OVA over. As Alex, hey, well done for coming through, Alex. Shout out to you. As Isabella, you're here. Shout out, Isabella, for joining. Good to see you. Look, I will never say go Dodgers, but any baseball fans are welcome. But I appreciate you coming through, Alex. Shout out to you, Alex. Good to see you as well. Minx, I apologise. No sack fly. The game is over. The Giants win 8-6 in extra innings. By the way, star of the game. I know he only came in, but I'm giving it to Grant McRae. I've got to give credit to Grant McRae. He got a walk, but that play in the 10th inning was the play of the game. And for that reason, I'm going to give it to Grant McRae, although Rafi Devers does deserve a big shout-out. But yes, that was a like record. Shout-out to everyone, as I'm going to choke here. I've been talking so much. So I'm going to end it here. The Giants win 8-6. Shout-out to everyone in the chat. We'll be back tomorrow. Hope to see you there. I'm Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. And until next time, goodbye, everybody. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.